Yeah, I heard.
All right, so what did you think of your call into Brooke Hogan when Ralph was doing the impression?
Were you dying to hear the answer?
I don't know.
Did you like Ralph's question?
No.
Right, so that's my point. I'm allowing you to call in for anyone you want to. I'll even put you on with Brooke Hogan. But you've got to, come up with a question.
Do you like Hogan's Heroes?
Are you related to Hogan of Hogan's Heroes?
Look, Eric, I'm going to ask you a question now, all right? F married Brooke Hogan, Kelly Clarkson, John Cena.
Ooh.
Well, because I'm straight, I guess I had to put Cena in the department.
Okay.
Well, if you really feel that way.
And I guess Kelly in the F, and then Brooke in the Mary.
Oh.
Oh, what a couple.
All right.
I want to marry you.
Oh,
All right.
will you marry me?
I'm on my bended knee. Can't you tell?
Well, very good. And thank you, Eric. And I will put you through any time you want, but please use the airtime in a consistent manner where you ask good questions. I only hung up on you because I felt the audience was being bored.
Eric, you should work up some questions throughout the week and then call in and run them by Howard.
You know what his question will now be? Brooke, did you hear when I did the F marry that I married you?
Yeah.
Oh, that would not be my question.
Right.
Oh, come on.
Question you asked.
You bring that up.
You've got 2 weeks to prepare for your Brooke Hogan appearance.
But ask him about how long it took him to airbrush her on the in that FHM, Eric.
You think that was airbrushed?
Oh, please. Stretch, airbrush, manipulated, whatever they could do to it.
No.
Right, Eric?
Oh, when my roommate and I saw her, she looked pretty hot.
I agree. I saw her here in person. She looked real good. All right, Eric, thank you. Ralph, thank you. I've got to finish up the show now and get to Robin with the news and John Hine and, of course, the great Steve Langford.
Right.
Wait, thank you.
Wait, I have another question.
What is your question?
Robin,
You guys probably would not want me asking this.
Robin, what kind of
You guys have
gas
any
do you
idea?
put in your car?
Well,
What is your question, Eric?
I wanted to know if you guys could ask when the DVDs of the seasons 1 through 3 are supposed, or 1 through 2 are supposed to come out of Hogan Knows Best.
What was that?
Oh, geez.
You probably won't want me asking it. I wanted to know when seasons 1 and 2 of Hogan Knows Best will be on DVD.
Listen, Eric, you got a lot of work ahead of you. I got to go right now. And I'll speak to you soon. And Ralph, thank you. And thank you, Eric. Okay. All right. Bye for now.
The release date is...
All right. Thank you.
Bye.
All right. Bye for now.
I can't call Tower Records.
That's nice.
How long does it take for paint to dry?
Somebody... Should we let Eric the Midget ask one question before the song?
He has a question of
We're
Hulk,
there.
maybe.
Yeah, he loves
short, I
Hulk.
can't
Do you
see
mind
him.
Hulk talking to Eric?
No, where's Eric the Midget?
Eric.
Good morning.
Hi, Eric.
Hi, Eric.
I'll let you ask one question. If I told you to practice the question and don't screw it up.
Here we go.
Go ahead.
I was just wondering if you had any plans of working with any other producers in the future. You know, if there's any other producers that you would like to work with.
You know what? Well, so far I've been working with Scott Storch and with a guy named Steve Morales, and they did my album that's coming out tomorrow. But I'd love to work with different people, maybe like Pharrell or Timberland. You know, you never know. So.
All right. There you go, Eric. You asked a question, you got an answer. Good job. You practiced.
Thank you, Eric.
Very good. Wasn't bad. That was good.
Right,
He sounds so nice on the phone.
Yeah,
He's a little...
Thank you.
Yes, Eric. Yes, Eric.
I was calling back because you kind of caught me off guard the way you started that. You said, let's go to this female caller, and then you said Eric the Midget, and kind of, that's why I wasn't thinking straight. Plus, you weren't giving me a word in edgewise.
caller. I mean, I'm doing an interview. It's a fast-paced show. People are, listening to the show, and I give you an opportunity to talk, and you just kind of don't say anything. And I've got to worry about entertaining millions of people. I can't do the show for you, Eric.
Okay, but you want proof that I can actually ask questions.
And then you ask this obscure sort of very inside wrestling question about girls. Even the guy thought it was a ridiculous question. He was kind of like...
I was watching.
Eric, it's show business. Of course it's not real. It's the WWE. It's not real.
Well,
it's a performance.
You were making me out to be... Hello, I'm straight.
We know you're straight, but you're so gay for these wrestlers. I'm playing off on that, trying to desperately fill in the void when you don't say anything.
My eyes were glued to every part of that strip poker segment. I wish I could have been the dealer on the show while that was going on.
Well, everyone knows you're straight.
What strip poker? What is he talking about?
I don't know.
The ECW thing last night.
See, we don't know. Again, you're just impossible. You're a very nice guy, Eric. I like you. Don't get me wrong. But you don't have a really great sense of humor or an understanding of how the show operates. The show is a funny show, fast-paced. You got to joke around. When you ask a question, it's got to kind of be inclusive. You ask very, very obscure questions. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah, but...
How did you envision it going? What were you going to say to John Cena? What was your follow-up question to were the girls really WWE the other night?
Well, I was going to say that this weekend I'm hoping to get to meet him with his friend Rey Mysterio. Then if I do, I'll give Rey the DVD of my footage on the red carpet of the premiere of the Marine to give to John Cena when he sees him.
Do you really think that's interesting to the audience?
Well, not for the audience, but I was going to let him know that...
Yeah, well, Eric, you got to kind of... In other words, getting on the air on this show, there is a bit of a responsibility. You have to keep it entertaining. You understand that? Do you want?
Yeah.
If you want, I'll have Ralph explain it to you.
No.
Let him explain it to you. Since I don't seem to be getting through, go ahead.
Dude, Eric, listen to me. Do you have... seriously, answer this question. Do you have any sense of humor? And what show do you hear in your head? Because when you listen to this show, you don't seem to get it. You don't want to fly around in balloons. You know it's a joke. What do you hear when you listen to the show?
Exactly what everyone else hears, but my sense of humor does not have a target painted on myself.
Okay.
Yeah,
I laugh at a lot of the other that is on this show, but when it pertains to me, I'm not going to laugh at it.
So what makes you laugh on the show? What do you really get a kick out of?
Some of the other jokes that are, pertain to the other people that have to do with the show.
So you don't think that somebody's getting a kick out of you in the same way you're getting a kick out of somebody else? You can't see that you're just as goofable as everybody else?
I guess, probably.
In other words, you've got to imagine when you call in that you're not going to be treated with some sort of weird respect while everyone else is goofing and having a blast.
I constantly get called a fag. I don't know why. But, also, it's got to be interesting. I mean, the world doesn't want to hear you talking to Cena about whatever the talk about.
Yeah, I don't understand how Eric enjoys this show on any level because he doesn't seem to understand it.
No, he doesn't. I mean...
Okay, I'll ask you this. Besides last Tuesday and today, when else have I been able to talk to Cena about that stuff? No one. No time.
But, Eric, you got to realize you can't call a radio show to have that conversation.
Yeah, Fred.
Eric,
Fred, explain it.
I have one comment to make, and Eric, answer this. You have John Cena on the phone. Why would you talk to him about something that has absolutely nothing to do with John Cena?
Well, I was going to talk to him about it.
But that's what you should have come out with.
So we only have
You
limited,
had
Eric.
a week to decide on a question, and
Eric,
that was it?
I don't, and not only that, I can't spend an hour with you on the phone with John Cena. I mean, you messed up.
You got to start off with your strongest comment or question. You can't start. Who's not going to?
And here you are, a John Cena expert, and you could have a fan, and you could have said to him, John,
What was your most memorable match?
right, something quick.
Do you shave your
Well, okay.
balls?
He kind of answered one of my questions before I even got on the air.
I was kind of counting
Which
on
was
you.
what?
What was your question?
What was your big question? He answered.
Was I was going to ask him, you know, if he had a crush on Kelly Carlson, but he answered that before I got on the air by saying that she was married.
So maybe then you hang up.
But Eric,
Yeah, your question's gone. You move on.
Yeah.
yeah, who gives a who he has a crush on?
You know,
What do
Captain
you know,
Jenks.
What do you know about him? Isn't he like a singer or something, Eric?
Yeah, like for example,
does rap.
you could have helped me out. He has a rap song.
Yeah, you could have, thrown out something that Howard didn't bring up, something maybe interesting about him.
It's true because I forgot to play John Cena's
There
rap
was a
song.
rap song?
Yeah, here it is. This is his rap song. Did you know about that, Eric?
Yeah, he's got a whole CD.
Wow.
And so you
a
called and
wigger.
asked about a strip poker game?
Yeah.
Here, listen.
Oh, you done did it now. Chaos, you should have put this one in the vault, man. They not ready. They don't know what's coming, man. Oh, we gonna drop this on them right here. Y'all ain't ready for this. Y'all ain't ready for none of this. Your boy's a bad man. When we invading the streets, make only clap around the skirt. They be dropping the heat, shock the world.
Yeah, why don't you bring that up?
Yeah. Hey, Eric, here's what you should have done. You should have called and gone,
Wait,
why aren't you a wigger?
Yeah.
Yeah. You are a wigger.
Ralph.
Yes.
Real quick. All right. The reason why I did bring up the thing with the divas was because the two that got fully night were the two that were at the premiere of his movie.
So why did you just say to him, Eric, why didn't you just say to him, hey, did you bang two of the chicks in the WWE named Blow and Blow? See?
Eric, you said that you were going to call last week. You were thinking about this question for a week.
Captain Jenks, what do you want to say?
Hey, good morning, Howard. You know, Eric kind of needs a translator, and from now on, when he calls in, we should never hear his voice on the air. It should always be Will asking the question for him.
Maybe you got to tell your questions to Will, and Will will come in and ask them.
No, I don't.
You don't want to miss Eric.
You know what the funny thing is? When Eric will call in the next time, he'll still have an obscure question.
Of course.
I think the reverse. Eric needs somebody to coach him on what questions to ask.
But we should never hear Eric's voice on the air again. It should all be Will.
An interpreter, like the Koreans have when they go to the UN.
In fact, why don't you try it now to see if it works, Howard?
I don't even know that there's anyone that speaks Eric. Kevin Lofton, you're on the air, who is the brilliant cartoonist who made the cartoon that airs on Howard TV right now. Hi, Kevin.
Hey, what's up, everybody? Hey, Howard, what do you think about the idea of letting Eric write his own episode of Eric the Midget cartoon? See what
Eric,
comes up.
would you like to? Kevin is offering you the opportunity to write your own Eric the Midget episode, and he will animate it.
Anything you want, Eric.
I could possibly think of something.
I don't know, Eric, after that question this morning.
I would, for one, love to see that and see Eric come up with a script and then see it on Howard TV.
I don't expect it to be funny.
I just want to hear him pitching it to.
Yeah, that would be great. All right, so Kevin, when Eric is ready, he'll pitch it to you on the air, his idea.
Yeah, whenever he's ready, man.
Why didn't you make a cartoon of Eric to John Cena?
Yeah.
Hey, well, I could make a cartoon where he bangs all those American Idol chicks. Hey,
Yeah, that's good.
Hey, Kevin,
See,
how
you
about,
guys are coming up with the idea.
how about John Cena over Eric?
Yeah, after he bangs Kelly Clarkson.
Give me a dirty Sanchez.
Hey, Eric, how about if you build like your own John Cena like bodysuit and it's just your head coming out of it? And you're going around, you know, these chicks like John Cena.
How about John Cena eats Eric and then...
So this is the little intestine.
Finally, I get to be part of John Cena.
Hey, Eric.
How about if John Cena uses Eric like a gerbil? Like he walks in the room and he's fat chick, and all of a sudden John Cena just grabs Eric the Midget out of his chair and shoves him up his...
Yeah, you know, you could play a Benoit ball.
Oh, man, is somebody writing all these down?
Hey, man, these are gems. These are $1 million ideas.
Eric?
You could play one of the beads in a row of beads.
I bet you I could get John Cena to play himself.
Oh, man.
Hey, there was no gerbil.
You want to be Eric?
I've
Eric.
never been in a superstar's house before.
Eric, what do you think of that?
I don't like any of those ideas.
Eric the human?
Hey, whatever you come up with, Eric, I'll do it, man.
Hey, Kevin, I don't know if you know this, but I want to give you a little statistic.
Yeah.
And Howard TV is very, very highly viewed. There's many viewers, but Eric the Midget's cartoon is the most watched episode on Howard TV, outstripping The Girls,
Sal and Richard.
Sibian, Sal and Richard, any of that stuff.
And Doug has it buried. People have to hunt for it.
Yeah, you don't even know what it's called.
It literally is the big, it's in the JD episode, so it's in there, and it is the most viewed.
Hey, from my point of view, I think this is just the tip of the iceberg. I'm ready to do tons of these things, man.
You're a hit, Eric.
Eric, do you hear that?
Yeah.
I want it,
Eric.
Kevin, I need an episode where John Cena walks in the room and uses Eric as a gerbil. And shoves himself up his ass.
No.
You got to do it.
My vibrating wheelchair.
Yeah, man, let's do any of this stuff, man. I'm ready.
I'm in John Cena's.
Eric the gerbil.
Eric the gerbil.
And then they have to go to the ER to get him out.
Yeah, they have to pull Eric out of John Cena's. And then he pulls Eric out of his own, rubs Eric, who's fully now on some girl's nose, and gives him a dirty Sanchez.
He gets Eric out, but the wheelchair gets.
Yeah, then Eric's like,
We could call it a midget Sanchez.
And John Cena's like, I just gave a midget Sanchez.
Eric Sanchez.
Eric, what do you think? Is that great?
No.
No.
Come on,
we just
Eric.
told you got to get into the spirit of the show.
Hey, Eric, if that was somebody else, would you think it was great? If that was like Richard Christie, would you think it was great?
Or High Pitch or anybody?
Yes.
I don't know. Depends. I don't know.
That's a yes, you little moron.
Oh, don't be nasty.
I love him. Are you kidding?
I know, Ralph loves Eric.
Hey, Eric, what happened? You interviewed John Cena at the premiere, and you got video of it. Did you give that to anybody yet?
No, the video I just finishing working on. But I sent an audio file to Will, Richard, and Jason.
You sent the audio?
Yeah.
Oh, we got to get that.
Where
on.
is that?
Where is that?
Hey, Will and Jason, what's wrong with you guys? Where is Eric the Midget interviewing John Cena? That's an immediate.
By the way, in those interviews,
none of us know where that is. Who'd you send it to?
Even with all the background noise, not a single one of them ever had to have me repeat a question. They all completely understood me.
Wow.
Not you morons.
We never got
I gotta hear that.
We never got a tape.
Who'd you send it to, Eric?
I sent it to Will, Jason, and Richard as an MP3 file.
Nobody got it, Gary? On an MP3?
And you know what's funny, too? The WWE guy was here, the publicist, and he said that on the red carpet, they asked him like 50 times, are you sure you have batteries in that thing? You sure you know how it's working? Yes, no problem. So finally, one of the Fox people walked over because they could see that the light wasn't on, and they were like the batteries weren't working. But he was insistent that it was working.
Eric, you don't even know how to work your tape recorder.
Oh, I got it working. We just forgot.
No, they got it working. If they didn't come up to you, you'd have nothing.
You know what I think would be cool for a cartoon thing? And tell me if this works for you, Kevin.
Okay.
So Eric gets a job at Dateline to surprise and he's like a 12-year-old boy because he's so tiny in stature.
With his voice, though, right?
Yeah, with his voice. And then the come in and they see Eric and they try to go for him.
Can I have a hug?
I think the guy doesn't get out quick enough.
Yeah, I think
Eric gets taken.
They throw him out of the chair, bang him right.
I think he runs out and never is with a little boy again.
But how do we work in John Cena putting Eric up?
Well, John Cena.
John Cena's the.
The host doesn't get out there quick enough, and John just pulls him out of the chair and sticks him up.
And then he still gets a nasty Sanchez, I hope, with using Eric's all over Eric.
I like what Gary says. He pulls him out of the chair. The chair doesn't go in him, too.
Right.
Right. Oh, yeah. No, that wouldn't be realistic if a chair was in him.
Yeah.
I demand realism.
Well, that chair I gave Eric has all kinds of stuff. So, I mean, it's got gun Tourette's, it can do anything.
I think Eric should go in body first so his little head is just...
Eric, have you watched that cartoon?
Yes, and I can't stand it.
Hey, Eric, you know what happens? I'm realizing you choke. Like, you get on the phone and you choke, and you're supposed to interview. You don't have batteries. It's a choke, man. You're like the Yankees, man.
Whatever.
All right. Well, anyway, Eric, I do love you, and I really want you to realize when you call in to a John Cena, you got to sort of be prepared and have a question that's interesting and entertaining and get to it quickly, okay? That's all I'm saying.
Okay.
All right, next time. Better luck next time.
I was wondering two things.
Uh-oh.
Hey, Howard, I got a split, but
All right, Kevin, later.
Hey, Eric, you're the man, okay?
All right. What, Eric?
I wanted to ask if Kevin Lofton was related to Kenny Lofton.
Well, too late. I just hung up on him.
Another interesting question.
Another one of those great questions.
Did you hear nothing we've been saying to you the last half hour?
Well,
Eric, I got to go.
The question is, when is Brooke Hogan due to come in?
I melt when I hear his voice.
Brooke Hogan is due in.
Okay.
When is she due in, Gare? Do we know? She is coming in.
Eric, you should start working on questions now.
I have.
So, hold on. It's coming up in like 2 weeks.
All right, let me prepare you. What are your questions?
I have one because a couple months ago I met her and the VH1 cameras were there, and I was just wondering when that one was going to air.
Oh, geez.
No. What is your question? Pretend Brooke Hogan is here, all right? All right, I'm going to put her on with you. And here's your chance.
Hello?
Hi, this is Brooke Hogan.
Hi,
is this Eric?
Yeah.
Did you see me in FHM?
Yeah.
Did you like my body and my breasts?
Well, I don't really want your father, but...
No, he won't. He likes you. Midgets creep me out, but my father likes them.
Hey, Brooke, why are you interviewing Eric?
All right, go ahead, Eric. What's your question?
I just wanted to know when the Hogan Knows Best is going to have you guys at the Hard Rock in Sacramento.
He didn't listen even when you told him that was a bad question.
Eric. I don't want to say anything because I'm basically a nice person, but you're a boring Why don't you look up TV Guide, you?
Let me stick you up John Cena.
I'd like to see a cartoon with you up John Cena.
That's a bad question,
Eric, this is Howard. I'm here with Brooke Hogan over at the hotel. And you got to do better. You got to ask a better question. I'm going to give you a second chance, okay?
Hey, Eric, is there anything about her that interests you that you would like to know? Interesting about her life, maybe life or...
All right, let him try again.
Go.
Hello? Brooke Hogan on the Howard Stern Show. Who's this?
It's Eric.
Hi, Eric. What can I do for you?
I know I'll come up with something between now and then.
Oh, jeez.
Did your father go to wrestling school?
All right, okay, so call me back when I'm on in like 2 weeks.
When is the episode of the...
With more time, I'm sure he'll come up with something more obscure.
Hey, Ralph, maybe I'll be Brooke Hogan, Ralph, and you do an Eric impression so he can hear what he sounds like.
We need like a Cyrano.
All right.
Hi, this is Brooke Hogan. Hi, Eric.
Hello.
That's too real.
Do you have a question?
The show. When you're filming it, what kind of camera do you use?
Even an impression of him's bad at asking.
Film.
How is Hogan spelled?
Eric, do you see what it sounds like when Ralph does it?
You get the pictures I sent?
Eric.
Yeah, I heard.
All right, so what did you think of your call into Brooke Hogan when Ralph was doing
Were
the
you
impression?
dying to hear the answer?
I don't know.
Did you like Ralph's question?
No.
Right, so that's my point. I'm allowing you to call in for anyone you want to. I'll even put you on with Brooke Hogan. But you've got to, come up with a question.
Do you like Hogan's Heroes?
Are you related to Hogan of Hogan's Heroes?
Look, Eric, I'm going to ask you a question now, all right? F married Brooke Hogan, Kelly Clarkson, John Cena.
Ooh.
Well, because I'm straight, I guess I had to put Cena in the department.
Okay.
Well, if you really feel that way.
And I guess Kelly in the F, and then Brooke in the Mary.
Oh.
Oh. what a couple.
All right.
I want to marry you.
Oh,
All right.
will you marry me?
I'm on my bended knee. Can't you tell?
Well, very good. And thank you, Eric. And I will put you through any time you want, but please use the airtime in a consistent manner where you ask good questions. I only hung up on you because I felt the audience was being bored.
Eric, you should work up some questions throughout the week and then call in and run them by Howard.
You know what his question will now be? Brooke, did you hear when I did the F marry that I married you?
Yeah.
Oh, that would not be my question.
Right.
Oh, come on.
Question you asked.
You bring that up.
You've got 2 weeks to prepare for your Brooke Hogan appearance.
Ask him about how long it took him to airbrush her on the in that FHM, Eric.
You think that was airbrushed?
Oh, please. Stretch, airbrush, manipulated, whatever they could do to it.
Well.
Right, Eric?
Oh, when my roommate and I saw her, she looked pretty hot.
I agree. I saw her here in person. She looked real good. All right, Eric, thank you. Ralph, thank you. I've got to finish up the show now and get to Robin with the news and John Hine and, of course, the great Steve Langford.
Right.
Wait, thank you.
Wait, I have another question.
What is your question?
Robin.
You guys probably would not want me asking this.
Robin, what kind of gas do you put in your car?
Well,
What is your question, Eric?
I wanted to know if you guys could ask when the DVDs of the seasons 1 through 3 are supposed, or 1 through 2 are supposed to come out of Hogan Knows Best.
What was that?
Oh, geez.
You probably won't want me asking it. I wanted to know when seasons 1 and 2 of Hogan Knows Best will be on DVD.
Listen, Eric, you got a lot of work ahead of you. I got to go right now. And I'll speak to you soon. And Ralph, thank you, and thank you, Eric. Okay. All right. Bye for now.
The release date is...
All right, thank you.
Bye.
All right, bye for now.
I can't call Tower Records.
That's nice.
How long does it take for paint to dry?
Somebody just sent me... Yes, Eric.
Good morning.
Is this Eric?
Eric the Midget. And then I got a break because it's an hour and a half. I haven't taken a break.
Well, I was listening to this whole thing. Why didn't Artie and Sal and Richard do a standoff?
I don't think Artie really wants to prove anything.
Stand up.
It's not about who's funnier. That's not the point.
Come on, you say Richard.
I didn't say.
You said he was green, that he
Exactly.
needs time on stage.
He's better than I was for doing it that long. That's for sure.
All right, there you go. That's a nice compliment.
That actually is the truth.
I've heard what Artie says to
I don't even know
Richard.
what that means.
He said at this point in Artie's development, he wasn't as good as Richard. Is what he
Exactly.
said.
That's what I'm saying.
It's a compliment. What do you want, Eric?
Well, I just wanted to say, say something about the weekend box office. Unfortunately, the movie The Marine didn't make it into the top 3.
No, the Marine starring that wrestler guy.
John Cena.
John Cena.
The wrestler guy, he'll now be known forever with us.
John Cena.
John Cena.
Yeah. How much money did it make, Eric?
$2.
They never reported on the news. I think the last movie they reported was Man of the Year, maybe
Right.
number 4, I think.
The number 1 movie was this sequel to with Sarah Michelle Gellar.
The Grudge.
Which was what, Eric?
The Grudge 2.
No, let him say it.
Oh. You say it, Eric.
The Grudge 2.
Movies are like just money makers.
What was the second one?
Second movie, I can't remember what.
It's The Departed.
The Departed, yeah, from last week.
Yeah, that's right.
What, Eric?
The Departed.
I want to re-release Beer League.
Put some monsters in it.
Put Mike Myers, man.
Just say boo in your movie.
This, I think, is part of Eric's plan to be a movie reviewer.
I know what the Marine made.
How much?
And it was number 6 this week.
God.
It made $7 million.
And that was a film that was produced by Vince McMahon.
Come on, Stern fans, please go see the movie.
Are you rallying the troops?
What is it, Eric? I mean, like, you want
Why
the movie...
do you care if this movie makes money?
Yeah, how's it going to affect your life?
Because I'm in love with John Cena.
No, I'm not.
Cena.
I want to lick his taint and balls.
The WWE is just a really good company, and I'd like to see them have success in the movie business as well as the wrestling business.
It got 0 stars from the critics.
Hey, Eric, did you like the movie?
Yeah, it's a real good movie.
What's so good about it?
You know, I like action movies, and it's a real good action movie.
I was able to masturbate to John Cena.
John Cena is
Theater was empty.
shirtless. Is he shirtless?
Yeah, I'm sure.
Oh, baby.
Can you see his body good, Eric, in it?
I didn't pay attention.
So you don't know if he had a shirt on or not?
I was staring at his package.
Pretty sure he did for the whole movie.
93 minutes of the hottest man I've ever seen.
Do you like to see him as a Marine or wrestling around with another guy more?
I fantasize that I'm Triple H and he has me pinned.
Was he wrestling with other Marines?
I fantasize that I'm a nurse and he pins me down.
John Cena is the perfect man.
Would you like him to pile driver you?
All right, thanks, guys. I got to go take a break.
Specimen.
All right, Eric, thank you for the movie review.
Okay, bye for now.
I want to talk box office.
Don't you want to be the movie reviewer, Eric?
Yeah.
What would that sound like,
Thriller.
Ralph, if...
I saw the Artie
the Artie?
with Nicholson. He wore his shirt most of the movie. I didn't get to see his package.
See, Ralph, wouldn't that be fun to do out of your apartment as well?
Yeah, see?
Thank you, guys. All right, Eric, thank you, and thank you, Ralph. And remember Eric's message that everyone should go see the movie with John Cena, the Marine. So getting back to so Eric the Midget is again. Here's Eric the Midget.
Well, this message is for your big-nosed, retarded boss. Listen up, you. Johnny and I tried to call you Thursday, yesterday, and today. All 3 days you left us on hold for hours on end. You ignorant, retarded. Stop doing that. Johnny wanted to promote his pasta sauce, and I wanted to actually do something called agreeing to the balloon stunt. But you could, no, that you've been leaving me on hold for that long.
I love
This is my little white, you big nose. Bye.
Bye for now. I love when he gets...
Oh, I love it. The way he starts off is just brilliant.
I love when Eric the Midget's... But I saw those guys on... Johnny's on the phone with Eric. It's a whole... Yesterday we had a huge show, busy show, and it's like I can't get to it.
So hang up. You don't have to stay on hold.
I have a show-related question, if I may.
Go ahead.
Why hasn't Eric the Midget got in balloons and flown around yet?
Well, I think we're close to it. Eric, well, wait, let me ask him. He's on the phone.
Eric has called in every day this week.
Oh, my God, I'm so excited.
Are you a big Eric the Midget fan?
I'm a very big Eric the Midget fan. I'm very upset for him about the Katie Couric debacle.
What do you mean?
That she took his sign-off.
That was...
Oh, yeah, you're right. Yeah, goodbye for now. That's right. Eric.
Come morning.
Evidently, your two biggest fans are here. Sarah Silverman, the comedian. Are you a fan of hers?
Yeah.
Now.
and Jimmy Kimmel from Jimmy Kimmel Live.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Howard?
Yes.
You know, Katie Couric did not do Good Night for Now last night.
I know,
she
she
dropped
changes it every night.
Oh, she's trying out different things.
She changed it to, this is a sticky situation.
What, Eric, answer Jimmy's question. Jimmy wants to see you fly with balloons. Sarah wants to see you fly with balloons. Why are you not flying with balloons?
Why are you not flying?
Jimmy, I'll tell you the snag. Eric wants me to sign a document drawn up by his lawyer.
He has a lawyer.
That would hold me responsible for anything that happens to him during balloon flying.
Right.
And I said to him, look, yes, guys don't make people sign things. Steve-O doesn't come in here and make me sign a document before he has darts put. I don't want to sign anything.
I think you should sign it.
What more could happen to him that God hasn't already done already?
Yeah, but that's the point. He'll say, oh,
My neck hurts.
and then he'll go in front of a jury, and I'll be responsible. And you know he's not even for real.
Yeah, we've seen that song and dance, Eric.
I mean, I can't risk that. Eric's going to die at any moment, probably anyway.
Can't blame us for that.
No, I'm not.
What do you mean, no, you're not? Please. You're very fragile,
You
my
told
friend.
us you'd already lived past your life expectancy.
Yeah, my luck, you'll come on here, fly by balloons, and have a little heart attack.
Right. Yeah, it's all gravy now.
Right.
I don't believe that Eric is cowardly enough to have a lawyer draw up a document. I bet that's some lawyer getting involved and saying, "Hey, Eric, look at this. We should do this. We could cover you. Who knows? Maybe we'll make some money out of this deal." That can't be Eric's idea.
You know, Howard's putting words in my mouth.
Right.
There's not even a lawyer involved.
Right.
So I don't never even talk to a lawyer.
But you wanted us to sign a document.
I assume that you are a litigious little midget because you immediately brought up the law, that I'm signing a document. I assumed you had a lawyer when you asked me to sign a document.
You wrote this up yourself?
No,
A clown drew it up for him.
Well, if you wrote it yourself, I'll sign it.
If it's in crayon, he'll sign it.
You're what we call a litigious.
A litigious.
You're a litigious, midget.
Eric? Yeah. So answer Jimmy's question. What is the real hang-up here?
Why aren't you flying?
Well, last night I reached the decision to do it until some line said that he had my home address and was going to post it on SFN. So that idiot with the name, the president of Howard Stern Chat, that blew it for everybody.
What's that got to do with us?
It don't make me suffer.
I don't want this threatening me, holding my home address over my head.
Well, there you go. First of all, everything's over your head, Eric. Secondly, I think the important thing is you can't let this guy threaten you. If he's saying you better not get in those balloons or else I'm going to post your address, you got to tell him, screw you, I'm flying with balloons.
Boy, Jimmy is good.
Yeah, we should have called you when we first started this thing.
Yeah. I have been looking forward to this since the first time it was mentioned. It is one of my dreams to see a man fly around on balloons.
Especially Eric.
And Howard said it is going to happen, and I've been waiting and waiting.
Oh, it's going to happen. I see him splayed out like Superman, flying through the studio.
No, you know what? No one is seeing me out of my wheelchair. No one.
Let me ask you something.
Fly a wheelchair?
That's the other thing. I'm not flying your wheelchair. I'm flying you.
That's dangerous.
First of all, to be in a wheelchair and fly is not flying. That's like being in an airplane. I'm talking about you, like Superman, splayed out straight forward, with your arms in front of you, flying through the studio.
And your legs wherever they can be.
Right, and your legs out behind you. That's flying. Flying is in a wheelchair.
It's not like they're going to put you in some crazy embarrassing costume. Like, you'll wear like a 3-piece suit.
Right.
Yeah.
So that you look lawyerly.
Like you're a flying lawyer.
We'll take you to Brooks Brothers.
But that's an absolute. No wheelchair, right, Jimmy?
No, well, I don't see how physically you fly a wheelchair. It's too heavy.
That's ridiculous.
Right.
You don't need a wheelchair in the air. It's just the same. You don't need a wheelchair in a pool, do you, Eric?
Yeah.
No.
No, you're free.
No.
I just do not want anyone to see me out of the wheelchair.
well, then we have another roadblock in our journey to flying.
I could even create a costume, like out of a blanket, so that no one will really see you. Like your head will be, it almost looks like your head is just floating.
Cover you.
Your harness is going to cover your body.
A sack.
Yeah, sack.
I'll put you in a sack.
What about if instead of the wheelchair, it's in a crib?
In a baby crib.
Yeah, like a stroller.
Would you
like that little bed that you see, sometimes with the balloons strung to it, like a mattress, a flying mattress.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like a hot air balloon.
What do you think of that? A baby crib.
Alibaba. Ali Baby.
You could be like the midget of Oz.
You got to really think this through.
You got to be splayed out, though. You can't be in a wheelchair.
Are you going to watch? Are you going to watch Jimmy's special tonight?
I'll try.
No.
I'm dedicating it to you and the balloons.
What if Sarah Silverman flies with you?
I would do that.
You would, right? I know you would. And what if I flew you like in a room full of balloons, so that when if you even did fall, you just fall on a balloon?
You land on a balloon.
It'd be like one of those bouncing houses.
I don't know, Eric. To me, this sounds like a dream come true. I don't know what's so unpleasant about floating around with balloons.
I just feel kind of vulnerable out of the wheelchair.
No. That's silly.
That's your biggest problem. That's your biggest handicap in life, Eric, is your inability to be vulnerable.
Yeah, now you're just being a...
Yeah, I mean, that's the exciting part. If there was nothing to it, who would do it?
I know a lot of people in wheelchairs that I think they dream of the opportunity to fly around with balloons attached to them.
Yeah, just for example, Jimmy, name one.
My friend Alan.
Right.
He wants to fly with balloons?
I haven't specifically asked him, but I would think that, since he can't walk, that maybe flying around with balloons would be something he'd dream about.
And you know what? I would never call you Eric the Midget again. I'd call you Eric Knievel.
Ooh.
Eric and Evil.
Eric and Evil.
I like that.
Thank you. So think about that, Eric, okay? Digest that.
Two things before you let me go. One is a plug for a guy's website that's paying me, superfanonline.com.
Those could be on the balloons, that website.
Right, that could really generate
You
some
could
cash.
make so much money from putting ads on the balloons.
Right. And what else?
Also, if Mutt is listening, he has me as a VIP status. If my address pops up on there, this message is to Mutt, automatically get rid of that.
All right, fair enough, Eric, the midget.
Whatever.
Thank you,
Why don't
Eric.
we just have Mutt change things to say that if Eric doesn't fly in balloons, he's going to post his address?
That's right.
Well, it's not Mutt who's doing it. Some other guy on there.
Thank you, Eric, and please consider the offer. Thank you.
Well, last night I was all set, ready to do it, even though I was going to...
No, you weren't. No, you weren't. Don't tease me.
Get
Go
your
think it
mind
through.
right. Get your mind right.
Ask Tony Photo. He has...
I'm going to fly you, and Sarah Silverman's going to probably breastfeed you while you fly. What do you think of that?
I'll do it if you'll fly.
All right.
I called Tony Photo, left him a message saying I
Go
would do
think
it.
about it, Eric.
Yeah, but you can't even... We will. By the time we would get you here, you're changing your mind every minute.
See the
Make up your mind.
See the negotiation I have to go through? I've hung up on him.
He's a real...
Yeah.
He sure is.
I just hope he does the right thing, that's all.
Let's go to Eric the Midget. Eric, you're on the air.
Good morning.
Good morning, Eric.
I've been trying to get on the air for weeks.
I know it's hard. We have a lot of phone
you
callers.
must have something very important to say.
I was going to say, well, how come you should call in?
Well, I've been calling in and I've been left on hold every day.
So what have you been waiting to say all this time?
Well, just that I will agree to do the balloon stunt.
What?
Nobody cares now. See you later.
I agree to do the balloon stunt.
Really? You want to be floating on with balloons?
Yes, in your studio on January 9th, 2007.
No stipulations.
Just that I would just like to go to the Billboard Awards this Monday night and also be on the TV show Heroes.
Oh, forget about it.
All right, I'll pick up the phone in another 3 weeks. Goodbye. His show Heroes. That is a good show.
Like, Billboard Awards. Okay, we can get him in there.
Right.
And I want to be on the show Heroes.
I just hung up on him.
How about the show Homos?
You want to float with balloons? What do you need to do? What do I need to do?
I need $1 million in unmarked bills.
In a suitcase left under a bridge.
Get off
That
my
was
phone.
funny. And on the TV show Heroes.
Yeah. Anything else?
Some dude is out here, Mr. Yeager, whatever his name is.
His name's Dale.
Dale Yeager. He's a criminal analyst, and I think this jerk-off knows him, so that doesn't mean anything to me, but we're going to bring him in.
I think I've met him. Are you the guy who's calling a jerk? I would never call you.
I think I've met him before through my criminal dealings.
Oh, your criminal dealings, Mr. CSI.
Oh, God. I'm going to
America's Most Not Wanted.
Ronnie, either way, he's going to be analyzing some members of the staff.
Yeah, good. Let him analyze me, because I'm off my fucking rocker.
Yeah, exactly.
That's
You're
right.
an easy case
Yeah,
study.
you think I know? Dude, you don't think I know I'm going to be analyzing this fucking deal? Think I'm stupid?
Dale?
Hi, how are you?
Good morning, sir. How are you?
I'm alive, so it's good. It's hot.
You're here to do some analysis.
Profiling, yes.
Profiling.
Hi, Lisa.
Were you asked to come here? How did this all come about?
Wolfie had talked to Gary and Will about it, so they had asked me to come in and profile some of the staff. I guess they're going to do a game out of it. I'm going to talk about the Colorado shooting, some things people don't know, and going to talk about forensic psychology.
Are you familiar with the Stern Show staff? Is there any? Are there any?
Been listening since '85. So.
Okay, so are there any inclinations that you're having about who might be criminal or have criminal tendencies?
No, they're all fired now.
All right, man.
Casey's gone and Artie's gone, so it's not an
Good
issue
luck.
anymore. Well, thank you very much.
Have fun today.
All right, take care.
All right, thanks, man.
All right, so the way we presented this segment to this guy is he wrote down profiles of, I think it's like 6 people. And then the idea was he was just going to read them, and then you guys were going to guess as to who he was referring to.
Okay. Is there anything about him that's particularly interesting?
He said one thing that is great is he said that Ronnie really annoys him and that he's not qualified to be your security guy. He doesn't know who could have trained him. He was just really serious
if
about
he's
it.
doing his descriptions and we're trying to guess, should I hold off on the Ronnie discussion until or can I talk to him up front about that?
You may want to wait.
Right.
Hey, let me bring in this FBI dude. I think he's an FBI guy. He was a former FBI guy. Maybe not.
Well, make up your mind.
I don't know.
Does this guy have credentials or not?
He's a criminal behaviorist.
All right, what does that mean?
And he's a big deal. Hey,
Who
my
does he
man,
work for?
this is Dale Yeager, everybody. Did you write a book or something? Oh, good for you.
Did anybody read it?
I just went on Kindle, Amazon.
All right.
Okay, good for you.
It's
Dale
on Bullet.
Yeager's book, 3 Myths About Bullying, What Every Parent and Grandparent Should Know to Protect Their Children and Grandchildren, is available now at Amazon.com. And Dale even has a website. It's called seraph.net. SERAPH.net. Seraph. What's Seraph?
It's Hebrew.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's the root word for seraphim, the highest order of angels.
Oh, shit. All right, good
What
for
are we
you.
up to there?
Yeah, I don't know,
what kind of name is that?
It looks good on a T-shirt, Robin. Hi, how are you?
I'm okay.
Dale, tell me about your life here. Were you an FBI profiler?
No, I did not work
I
for
don't know
the
where I
FBI.
got the word FBI from. But you're what is a profiler?
Well, I'm a criminal behavior analyst, and profiling is one thing that I do.
Now, who would you do this for?
Well, I teach for the Justice Department. So I teach here in New York for the DEA, for the feds, down in Puerto Rico, New Jersey, all over the United States, Wisconsin. I train law enforcement in advanced interrogation.
I see. Do you have a waterboard, anybody?
No, you don't have to do that. You want to make them your friend.
Ah, that's the key.
So you're
huh?
good
That's the
cop.
key. Oh,
Yeah.
well, no, there is no good cop, bad cop.
Like, in other words, if I committed a crime and you think I did it,
you'll talk to me.
Because you're a good guy and you're like, hey, you'll be my friend.
And I'll manipulate your unconscious mind.
Wow.
I'll get in there. I'll walk around.
Is it almost like a hypnotist in a way?
No.
No. You just know the questions to ask?
Well, I don't do pop psychology. Carl Rogers, Maslow, you're okay, I'm okay. I'm a Freudian. So just like your psychiatrist.
Right.
It's really psychotherapy when you do analysis on someone.
Are you manipulating me right now?
Absolutely not.
No, thank you.
You're too good at it.
Please do.
Did you like Law and Order Criminal Intent?
Oh, don't start. Please don't get me started. Those shows, please stop watching those shows.
What is wrong with those shows?
They're inaccurate. Nothing happens in 48 minutes.
Right. All right, but you understand it's a TV show.
I understand that. I got that.
Have it going on forever.
And so
Silence of the Lambs was a very good film.
How do you learn your craft? How did you learn this?
I went to the Federal Law Enforcement Training Center in Glencoe, so I trained there for several years, and then I had training in D.C. through the Justice Department.
And forgive me, but I don't understand what it is you do. In other words, let's say I hire you. What do I need you to do?
Well, a team of detectives are going to interrogate someone. I write the interrogation questions.
All right, so in other words, John Benet Ramsey was just killed, let's say. Okay, well, let's go back in time.
You're going to go back there, huh?
It's a case everybody.
I worked on the original case.
Oh, you did?
Oh, yeah.
Were you called
in the 90s?
Were you called in to try to question the parents?
I wrote an analysis of the ransom note for religious themes for the DA, and then they asked me about a year later to write a psych profile on Patsy.
The mom.
Which she did not like. I ended up in her book that her and her husband wrote.
Did you interview her?
No, you can't talk to people when you profile them.
Because they lawyer up, though, sometimes, and you can't talk to them.
With Patsy, my job was to write questions that would make her angry, because people will blurt things out when they're angry.
Right.
Because when you saw her on TV, she was heavily medicated.
Right. So who used your questions when they
the detectives team.
And what was one of the questions you wrote to make her angry?
I talked about Jesus and guilt and sin, because she was a very religious person.
So you figured that might get to her?
Well, it did. She threw a chair, so...
I see. Was it
what does that tell you?
What was the question? Do you know specifically which one she threw a chair at?
I forget which one they were at. I think it was the third question in.
Right.
And she got very angry, stood up, and
It was about Jesus.
About Jesus and forgiveness, and do you believe that when you commit a sin that God will forgive you? And she was like, where are you going with this? Because she was being interviewed. She couldn't be interrogated because she wasn't arrested.
So the mom and dad were cleared of all wrongdoing.
No, they weren't.
They were not?
No, they weren't.
You still think they had something to do with it?
Here's what I'm going to say, and I'm going to be very candid today, but it's an open murder investigation, so please understand, Howard, there's some things I can't talk about. Do you understand that?
Yeah.
In my personal opinion, the evidence is very clear that Patsy killed her daughter.
That's your opinion.
That's my opinion.
But the law
having
has
worked
never let's be fair to her memory. Isn't she dead now?
Yeah, she's dead.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you came to that conclusion based on what? The evidence you looked at?
The evidence, yeah. I worked on the case. Everybody else is giving opinions about this case. They never saw the case file.
What was the thing that made you believe that she had done it?
I can't talk about the evidence.
I see.
Sorry.
But that's your belief. Did you write about that in your book?
No. I've turned down a book offer about that. I didn't want to deal with it anymore. It was the only case I ever worked on that was never adjudicated, never went to trial.
Didn't they find some guy who confessed to it?
No.
We
had already interviewed him back in the 90s. The DA that brought that up and went to find him, she took all of our research and put it in a storage locker and said that we were all biased.
There was no guy from Thailand?
No.
Yeah. There was a guy.
He was cleared back in the 90s.
He was
had
cleared,
taken the time to read the information.
I see. So it's still considered an open
It is
case
an open
that was
murder
never solved.
investigation in Colorado, yeah.
Wow. And since then, the woman has died. Was that frustrating to you because of your beliefs? Yeah.
Because this little girl deserved justice. And my son was the same age as John Benet at the time of the murder.
Right. So you took it to heart.
So as a parent, it really bothered me.
So you really know your stuff.
Can you tell us what you think the reason for... Was it like an anger thing?
Jealousy?
An accidental...
No, it wasn't jealousy. It was she felt that she was losing her daughter, control of her daughter. And that's all I can say. It had nothing to do with jealousy.
That's your opinion.
That's my opinion, yes.
Right.
And the opinion of the original team that worked on it. Steve Thomas wrote a book, if you want to read a great book about that case.
And you felt that was an accurate book?
Absolutely. He was the chief detective. I mean, I worked for him.
So you really know your stuff. You've been a criminal behavior analyst since 1988. You work in criminal psychology, forensic psychology, sex crimes, crime scene forensics, and domestic terrorism analysis.
Yes.
So, I mean, you know your stuff.
Yes.
Are you a top expert?
For the Justice Department, I'm a subject matter expert, yes, for the Hyde and the McLaughlin programs.
It's impressive. You've also been on the Oprah show. Why were you on that show?
Talking about date rape.
I see.
She didn't like what I had to say.
What did you say?
I said that people make excuses for people, and that most people don't need a hug. They need a good swift kick in the behind and told to get their act together.
Referring to what?
Coddling. People being coddled, and we got away from the date rape thing and started talking about pop psychology.
Oh, you're talking about raising people.
Yeah, how parents raise children, they're codependent with them, like Wolfie's interviews. They always drive me crazy.
They do.
Yeah, like they drive you crazy.
Does our show drive you crazy?
I've been listening since '85.
All right, so
I grew up with you people.
So this is what Wolfie actually.
Oh well, then I just dispute everything you just said.
Wolfie, any guy who listens to us can't know what he's talking about. In fact, because you're so highly credentialed, I became interested in you because Wolfie suggested you come on the show because you have profiled some of the people on our show. Is that correct?
Yeah, about a year ago. To keep up my chops, I only work as a consultant on about 6 or 7 criminal cases a year.
Right.
So to keep my... you got to use it or you lose it. So I did it just for fun about a year ago.
Would it be a fun game right now if you were to describe a analysis of a person and we try to guess who that person is?
Yes.
Would that work?
Some people are going to be very unhappy. I have 6 profiles in my pocket.
Robin, would you like to play with us?
I would love that.
I would love it too. I like this game. All right, here he is, Dale Yeager. His book, 3 Myths About Bullying, What Every Parent and Grandparent Should Know. You can check out Dale's website at seraph.net, seraph.net. He is a expert profiler. He has trained the Federal Law Enforcement Training Center from 2005 to 2008. He has multiple Justice Department clearances. He is one of the only 60 forensic profilers in North America. And, more impressively, he's been on Oprah, which means, which is everyone. So, I assume these profiles are highly accurate.
Oh, they're very accurate. People aren't going to like them, but they're accurate.
All right. Describe person number 1, and we'll see if we can guess. Fred, are you in playing on this one? Yeah.
A conflicted person unable to transition from a previously successful career to a modestly successful position now. A chameleon-like personality who adjusts behavior depending on the people they are currently spending time with. Continued attempts at resurrecting the perceived success of the previous career. Insecure about physical image. Vacillates between fashion that covers up and fashion that enhances gender.
That is Sal Governale.
Well, he didn't have a successful career before.
Well, I think that this guy's confused.
Let me think. Is that Sal, you think?
Well, that's my opinion.
I mean, it's a terrible profile, right, Fred? Who had a lot of success?
Yes, I have a guess, but is it? I'll just ask one quick. Can I ask one question?
Don't peek, Fred.
No, I'm not peeking. I can't even see. I can't even see.
Okay.
Is this someone who used to work with the show?
No, they're currently here.
Currently here.
They're outside.
Holy shit.
Wow.
I'm telling you, it's Sal.
Is Robin right?
Incorrect.
Oh,
Incorrect.
You're kidding.
All right, Robin, your guess is no good.
I actually didn't profile Sal.
Oh,
wow.
Interesting.
Well, that's
Who
the
wants
one
to
we
do
need.
that? That's frightening.
Wait. Currently here.
Currently here.
Transitioning from a successful career to a less
You had a successful career, Robin.
And this is
you were
what are you talking about?
you were in the military. You were an Air Force captain.
I've had 50 careers.
I'm going to take a really shitty guess. If it's someone who's currently on staff, is it John Lieberman?
No.
No.
Jesus.
Who the hell could profile him? Who the hell had a successful career? Everyone here is such a loser.
When you find out, it'll make sense.
Really?
I never had a successful career except for
the key is the last. The key is the
Can
last.
I hear the last sentence again?
Insecure about physical image, vacillates between fashion that covers up and fashion that enhances gender.
Enhances gender.
I don't have a clue. Who is it?
Lisa G.
Lisa G.
Whoa.
You know, Jim McClure, who's sitting here
That's
with
interesting.
me, figured it out.
He said Lisa G.
Yeah.
Now read that again about her.
A conflicted person unable to transition from a previously successful career to a modestly successful position now. A chameleon-like personality who adjusts behavior depending on the people they are currently spending time with. Continued attempts at resurrecting the perceived success of the previous career.
Right. She's always trying to tell you how...
Well, the sweet and greet.
Right. Wow. You think she's a 30D? I guess you're not an
That's
expert.
not for me to talk about.
All right. Who's the second person?
All right, ready?
I wonder, Lisa, are you happy with that or unhappy with it? I guess we should hear from Lisa.
there?
She'll yell at me probably.
Interesting. You profiled Lisa. Lisa, how do you feel about that? You're having a hard... By the way...
it was me right away.
You did?
Did you?
Are you
Sat
having a
in
hard
there
time?
when it's me.
Is he accurate? But let's be honest. Is he accurate that you had a hard time transitioning from being a morning show host
No.
to now being on the Howard 100 News team?
No. I did have a hard transition when I went from Hot 97 to my next job.
Do you vacillate between sexy clothing and clothing that covers up your gender?
No, I think I pretty much dress the same every day. I don't think it's
I
one
think
way
you
or the
cover up
other.
your gender every day. It's
in more formal informal type situations, like on red carpet, she wears
dresses-
things that
She
enhance gender.
Well, I'm not in studio, so yeah, that makes sense.
All right, interesting. Anything else to say about Lisa while she's here?
No. We had a good conversation about
Is she well
profiling.
adjusted?
Who, Lisa?
Yeah.
Is any of us? I don't think so.
Sorry, Lisa.
You know what I asked him? I said, "Who here would go postal?" That's
and
what
I said
want
they're
to
all
know.
fired, so you don't have to worry about that anymore.
Do you think there's anybody here who is dangerous?
No.
No. Okay.
They're all gone.
Okay.
They're all gone.
Casey's gone.
Casey's gone.
I called Gary about Casey years and years ago, before he was ever in trouble, and I said, this guy's a violent person. And whoever answered the phone, I don't think it was Gary, said, all right, yeah, we'll let Howard know. I go, trust me, I do this for a living. You got to get this guy out of the store. I'm telling you, he's gonna kill somebody.
Well, he never killed anyone. You were wrong.
Not yet.
He's a good man.
Well, it's all relative, isn't it?
All right, Lisa, you were the
Okay.
first one up. Lisa not upset with her profile. Go ahead.
right.
Profile number 2.
Next one. A person raised in a traditional ethnic setting, including a traditional marriage profile, meaning they went from adolescence and got married in a traditional way. Because of a change in profession, this person slowly assumes a non-traditional lifestyle, which includes sexual paraphilias such as swinging.
No, I'm thinking...
Now, do you want me to explain what a paraphilia is?
Yeah.
Okay, a fetish is when you sexualize an object, like a shoe fetish.
Right.
A sexual paraphilia is any kind of sexual behavior outside the norm of oral sex and intercourse. So bestiality, it's an action,
right,
or an activity.
Didn't
swinging?
Didn't Scott once say he was a swinger or something?
Yeah.
But come on, it can't be him. I mean, he's pretty. He doesn't he didn't do that out of fame.
The key clue is the second statement.
Which is, say that again.
Because of a change in profession, this person slowly assumes a non-traditional lifestyle, which includes sexual paraphilias such as swinging.
It's Benji.
No.
All right, I'm wrong. Robin, you want to take a guess?
I'm still processing the information. A change in professions.
Yeah, you get a point there. That wouldn't be Benji. Who is it, Fred?
Again, I've been wrong 2 times already, so why not go for a third? I'll say Sal.
No.
I'm going to say it's Ronnie.
He said he didn't profile
Ronnie,
Sal.
Whoa, right?
Ronnie.
It's Ronnie,
Ronnie.
right? Of course.
Think about it.
You're right.
He did.
Because, he went berserk.
He tried to become you.
Oh, I think he thinks he is me. Because he watches me all the time.
Yeah.
And then sometimes sort of unconsciously he starts doing things like
I'm waiting for him to come in and yell at me.
Ronnie disturbs you, huh?
No, he doesn't disturb me.
But
It's
what?
just that's his behavior.
Say it again, what his behavior is.
He went from a traditional lifestyle,
Right, he
traditional
was a
marriage
limo
profile,
driver, he had
got
no fame.
divorced,
Right.
is now
Simple
dating
family
a
man.
very significantly younger people.
Right.
He's hanging around in strip clubs.
Right.
And obviously a swinger, in my opinion.
Right.
I think he profiles as that.
Right.
So he went from a traditional lifestyle to a very untraditional lifestyle, which includes sexual paraphilia.
Right.
Wow.
Well, that's good. That's a
Not
good
a bad guy. It's just who he is.
Yeah, okay, that's who he is.
So
anything? Is he? You're in law enforcement. Is he qualified to be my bodyguard?
Don't even start with that, because I will go off.
What do you
my
mean?
head will pop off my shoulders.
Whoa.
Seriously. I sit there listening every day.
Go ahead.
Since 85. That's a long time, right?
Right.
I take it very seriously when someone says, I'm going to protect someone's life. Now, you and I are dads. I have 2 children, daughter and son. You have 3 daughters. You're married. You have a wife.
Right.
When you're going to take responsibility for someone's security, you need to have proper training.
Right.
Whoever trained him ought to be shot.
I don't know that he ever had
I
training.
watch, well, he says he had training, and I've watched his behavior. For example, Elliot Offen was freaking out one day years ago, and Ronnie's standing there with his hands down at his hips.
Right.
First rule in executive protection is you keep your hands at your heart. For two reasons. One is there's where your arms are strongest, and secondly, you prevent yourself from getting sucker punched.
Right.
So right there tells me he wasn't properly trained.
Are you a trained fighter?
Oh, yeah. Well, I'm a Matu Guru in Filipino Kali and a Sifu in Wing Chun Kung Fu.
No shit.
Well, that's how I met Wolfie. I had no idea who he was.
You're a Sifu?
Wolfie is into Kung Fu?
Oh, I'm not a Sifu.
You have a brown belt.
Seafood.
You have a brown belt.
Well, I was on my way to a brown.
I know a 5-year-old girl who's on the way to her black.
Listen,
all right, take it easy.
Don't even get me started on that either. That's
Ronnie, come in here and defend yourself.
Here we go.
Dale says you are not qualified.
I've got a question I can ask him to prove my point.
Okay, good.
Because he won't get the answer.
Where is
Ronnie? What are you
going
to do
Bring
about
him in
this,
here.
Howard?
Nothing.
What are you talking about? I eat seafood.
Howard won't do
Ronnie
anything
tells
about
me
it.
he's qualified.
Well, okay.
Where is he? Where is he?
He's
so funny because he's standing there. They got the camera on him, right?
Yeah.
So I said, is he going in? Is he going in? Yeah, he's going in. So he starts to walk here, and then he just makes a left. And I'm like, Ronnie. And he just didn't answer me.
Well,
so
why won't he defend himself?
I think somebody just got here. I think maybe, so let me go check. I'll get him.
All right, go ahead.
You think he's busy?
You think he's busy?
But it's weird because I know he heard me.
Well, he's an angry guy.
My issue with him is this training issue.
Right.
Take it seriously. You're protecting people. I ran an executive protection team for Capitol and A&M Records back in the 80s and early 90s. We dealt with death threats. So if a recording artist had death threats, we went and took care of that, worked with local law enforcement. I've done that. It's not like theory to me.
Dale's challenging that you don't have enough training. What do you think of that?
Whatever you say, dude. It's okay.
Well, what are you getting all bent out of shape?
I'm not getting bent out of shape.
Why don't you talk to him about it?
The guy has his opinion, and I'm fine with it. I got nothing else to say.
You said you had a question for Ronnie.
Yeah. He won't answer it.
Oh, he'll answer it. Sure he will.
Any executive protection profession would know this, Ronnie. Yeah. What does every executive protection or bodyguard carry with them at all times related to gender?
Related to gender?
Yep.
Ronnie don't even know what gender means.
Tampon.
Yeah, tampon.
Mouthwash?
Tampon. Actually, a tampon.
Ron, do we know the answer to this?
It's a tampon.
It is?
Yeah, you plug up gunshot wounds and knife wounds with it.
No shit.
It'll stop
Are you
people.
carrying a tampon
Well done,
Do you
right
have a
now,
tampon
Ron?
with you?
Yeah, I have a tampon. I carry one all the time.
But wait a second. That is a good point.
It'll
In other words,
stop bleeding, yeah.
If somebody gets hit,
Yeah, you plug it up. It's sterile.
What do you think of
Ronnie's going to be
that?
standing there
I
with
think
his
it's great.
finger.
Should always carry those with you.
I carry a sanitary
I'll-
have you
belt.
ever taken any kind of course in protection or?
I got to guess that.
No, seriously, have you? That means no.
There he goes.
That means no. It means he has no training.
He's not a bad guy. He's not a bad guy. I don't
Where's
think he's a
your
bad
tampon?
guy.
I'm not saying I'm a bad
I just wish you guys
If he's
had
unhappy, let him
training.
get somebody else. It's fine with me.
Well,
Where's
I'm
your
not, I didn't
tampon?
say I was unhappy.
He's
I was
not
just
unhappy.
wanted
Why are
to
you
answer the
fucking
question.
grilling me like this?
Because I'm
Why are you putting me
curious.
up against the wall?
I'm curious.
I fucking protected your life. You remember that?
That's
okay?
right. But why are you being uptight now?
What are you busting my balls for?
Who's busting your butt? Wow,
It's like
what a
pulling
baby.
a pin on a hand grenade.
So what do you make of that, what you just saw?
He's upset.
Why?
He doesn't want to be held accountable. He does not like to be held accountable for anything.
Why is he so ashamed to answer your question?
Not ashamed. He just doesn't feel it's beneath him, I think. That's how he profiles.
But what would you? You're a profiler. I'm asking you your expert opinion on what you just saw. Is he too hot-headed to be a security guy?
Well, you remember the movie Roadhouse?
Yeah.
And Patrick Swayze's character says you don't have the temperament for the trade.
Right.
That's my answer. You can't be a hothead and do this kind of security work. You have to be very calm, very relaxed. You got to be able to calm people down, not aggravate them.
Right.
But I don't know. With him, it's hard to tell what's shtick and what's real.
Oh, that was. I don't think there is shtick.
No, I don't think that was shtick, but it's hard to tell.
So you got to be calm and you got to carry tampons.
And he doesn't he doesn't do either one of them.
Think about it. Think about it.
He's bad at both
How
of
are you
them.
going to stop the bleeding? It's it's an age-old technique that's used by everyone. Yeah.
And so, wow.
Yep. Ready for the next one?
Do you have a tampon on you now, or are you not working right now?
No, I'm not working.
All right, go ahead. All right, give me another one. Boy, that was a good one.
All right. Because of a neurotic parent, this person developed sexual paraphilias. But after this period of time in their younger years, this person sought out a flexible mate who allowed some of their deviated sexual behavior. eventually created a traditional and stable lifestyle to counter the emotional chaos of their childhood.
I always wait to see me in this, but that's definitely not me.
Yeah, you didn't have a neurotic parent.
Well, I had neurotic. I had a neurotic parent. I probably two, but I'm saying I didn't.
That could be Gary.
That would be my guess.
She's right. It's Gary.
It is?
Gary, yeah.
But Gary didn't. You said the sexual thing. He sought out a
partner who would be flexible with his deviated sexual behavior. Yeah.
I don't see Mary.
He didn't stop.
I don't think that Mary's that flexible.
I'm not sure I understand that. In my opinion, he didn't stop what he was doing when he was dating. We know all those stories.
Right.
When he got married. This is not reality.
Oh.
But like, what do you consider deviant sex?
Anything other than, it's not deviant, it's deviated.
What does that
anything
mean?
outside of oral sex or intercourse is considered a paraphilia. Now, some are good and some are bad. Bestiality's bad. Anal sex can be good or bad.
So is a hand job considered?
No, that's considered part of foreplay.
So what would be some of the things that would be
anal sex?
Keep going.
Urine, peeing, spanking,
something.
I think listen, I think he's a little off. I do. Yeah, I mean,
yeah, but maybe you were. I think you thought Mary was
doesn't mean
wild
anything
sex.
bad about your wife.
I don't think I even did talk about doing that stuff when I was that's not stuff I talked about doing on the air. Now maybe you think that because of my personality you see that, or is it something you heard
it's just that whatever.
And the only two things I ever talked about on the air that were weird like that, I guess, were anal sex and the girl who threw up.
Right.
Yeah,
right.
that was.
And what about,
by the way,
what about the pornography that you watch?
Well, that is more of a joke.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
No, that was.
So
everybody seems to be
You've
taking.
watched no deviated sexual behavior pornography in the last 10 years in your personal life.
Of course I do. I think everybody watches deviated.
He's very close to animal.
Doesn't make him a bad person. I'm just saying that
he's like an animal.
When you have a neurotic parent, it's going to affect your sexuality.
I see.
I will be upfront with him in the sense that.
By the way, I admire you for not getting defensive. Ronnie got so defensive. No,
I'm up for talking about it.
I mean, wow, when
he was talking about it, I go, I think that sounds like me, but I don't know about the deviated sexual thing. But like,
let's go to one more. Let's go to another one.
Right.
Stay in here for Gary. See if you can identify the person. Go ahead.
All right. So, grew up with a neurotic parent. This instability led to sexual insecurities and substance abuse. Societal conflicts fed these insecurities and negative behaviors. This person followed a traditional path through adolescence to adulthood. Issues of social and sexual insecurities created problems of intimacy with family members. Currently has fear and intimacy issues which prevent the elimination of insecurities and emotional stability.
It's me.
That's Howard.
Yeah, I think that's accurate.
May I say something to you?
Oh, thank you.
Okay.
Yeah.
And
hey, don't say anything to me. You can't say this. Why should? Maybe I'll get better.
I want to say this as I guess the best word to use is friend and as a professional.
Good. Go ahead.
You're looking at one of the biggest fans of psychotherapy.
Go ahead.
I did it for 5 years every week. It saved my life, along with the Dr. Sarno book. Thank you, by the way, for that.
You're welcome.
I've given 60 of them out.
Let me hear your advice.
You are holding back in your therapy. And many years ago, you told your psychiatrist you wanted to stop, and he said no. And he was absolutely right, because you're holding back, and I can prove it to you.
Go ahead.
You're a married man using condoms.
Right.
What are you, a sailor?
No.
I mean, anybody that I know that's married that uses condoms has intimacy issues. You are keeping, and just bear with me. I'm trying to help you.
Go ahead.
Here.
I'm not Ronnie. I'm not getting uptight.
You got to give that up, because ultimately you're keeping 1 foot back in your OCD. Okay?
But he doesn't want to get his wife pregnant.
Listen. I'm going to tell you something. There are many ways to stop pregnancy that don't involve the pill.
Yeah, but there's only one that a man can control.
No, listen, let me ask you.
And I don't want my wife to have to take the pill, and I don't want to have to put an intrauterine device.
You don't have to do that either. There's many other ways. Humor me.
What are the other ways?
Do me a favor.
Pulling out?
Do me a favor.
Go ahead.
Raise your right hand.
Go ahead.
Put it down.
Go ahead.
So you have cognitive function. You can control your body.
Yes.
If you really worked at it, you could control that.
But
So
she might be pregnant 5 times before he figures it out.
Yeah, right. What if I fucked it up? I mean, Robin's right.
Robin,
I mean,
what is he, Amish?
I don't want. Listen,
I
if
think
my
that-
wife is a Catholic who says to me, if she was pregnant,
yeah,
She would never get an abortion for herself. She believes in the right for other people to have them, but for herself, she doesn't believe in it.
Well, you're going to have a child. I'm going to tell you right now. Welcome to the reality.
My wife's 40 years old.
You're going to have a child.
What are you saying?
I'm telling you there are two types of females that don't have children. One is they have serious sexual trauma in their childhood.
Go ahead.
She doesn't profile that way.
That's right.
Or they have serious family dysfunction in their childhood, which she doesn't profile that way.
That's right.
So at some point, she's going to want to do that. Why do you think all this stuff with the dogs? It's an ad hoc child.
The dog is. Well, we know that.
Yeah.
Our dog was our child.
I think eventually it's going to happen. But let's get back to the issue of OCD. Right. You can't keep 1 foot in, 1 foot back. I think it's partially the pregnancy issue, but I've thought about this for a long time, Howard. I think a lot of it has to do with you still clinging to pieces in the past. And I would beg
what do you
of
mean
you,
pieces in the past?
Pieces of the OCD life that you lived.
I still have a lot of OCD issues.
Well,
I struggle with it every day.
Your wife loves you dearly.
Yes, she does.
That's obvious.
And I love her.
But she tolerates this. And at some point, you have to say, you know what? I got to be completely healed before I die.
Right.
And I'm just out of.
So if I stop using condoms, would I be healed in your opinion?
I think it would help a lot.
You do.
I really do.
Interesting. Well,
do you really grab a condom every time?
Not every. Listen, actually, no.
See, I didn't think
it's.
you could.
I think it's off and on.
That's right.
But don't toy with that.
But for the most part, I am very consistent.
But in psychotherapy, you can't hold back. It's an excellent. If you have the money and time.
But I'm not holding back.
But
how do you know I'm holding back?
That shows holding back if you use it. Do you still use them?
Yes, of course I do. That's our birth control.
Not for married people.
Gary.
I used condoms when I was married because my wife was on the pill and she didn't want
married.
to. I mean, exactly. But it's a
Freudian slip. Freudian slip.
It was like a health thing. My wife got to a certain age where she didn't want to take the pill anymore.
Right.
So does that make?
So you use condoms, right?
Right.
And
you use them.
And I would. You don't use them now.
Sometimes.
But
what do you mean sometimes?
Yeah, see.
Sometimes I don't.
And both of you have something in common.
My dad used condoms.
Both of you have something in common.
Yeah, the first line for both of us was
parent.
Right, yeah.
That creates sexual issues and sexual intimacy issues and germ issues and all that OCD stuff.
How does it?
What would Dr. Sarno say to you about that condom use if he was sitting right here?
He'd say you're smart. your wife and you don't want to have a kid,
Robin,
so why would
do
you use a condom? But we don't want to.
Most married couples don't use any contraception.
Not true. I don't believe that's true.
Well, I'm telling you right now.
So most Catholic people who don't want to have not Catholic people who don't want to have kids who are married.
I don't buy
won't
this.
use a condom. You don't think? No. I didn't say that. I said most. If you look at the studies from the federal government. The dirty little secret is that about 70% of couples, after they've been married 20 years, do not use anything at all. They just pull out or finish when they're outside.
Huh? Maybe you're right. I don't know. I'll be open to that.
And you understand? I'm saying this out of kindness of my heart.
I'm not taking offense.
I think you've made great strides.
Right.
And I'm
not taking offense, but I know my dad used condoms.
But ask yourself the question: are you keeping your foot in the back, still back in that world?
My dad looked at me and said, "I don't want another one of these."
But see, I'm in the same boat as you. Whereas Mary said, if I were to get pregnant, I would not have an abortion.
Right,
so
and you don't want another kid.
Yeah, so to me that says, well, I don't want to have another kid.
So
but why did you grab them sometimes and sometimes not?
Because I'm like a monkey and I can't.
Yeah, but the two of you. But think about this. But think about this. Between the two of you, how many children do you have?
5.
So
between two of us,
so you've produced good-looking, smart children that are very stable people.
Right.
So there's no reason why another one, whether you want one or not.
Well,
I understand that.
But you have to raise a kid.
I understand that.
That doesn't happen by accident.
At 52, I think it would kill me to try to raise a child.
Exactly.
It's a very what we're talking about is a very selfish act. It's not about what I would produce. It's about me.
I'm 58 years old.
The issue of condoms does indicate. And I'm not alone in this, that there are intimacy issues and contact issues. And you really have to ask yourself, does my wife tolerate it, or and because she loves me, or am I clinging still to something in the past? One foot ahead,
I'll
one foot
consider
back
that.
is not
I'm not going to
good.
be like Ronnie and fight you, man. Did you see Ronnie run out of here?
Yeah. Let me ask you something, Howard. Does Beth ever object to condom use?
Sometimes she will, but for the most part, she's like, she agrees with me that she doesn't want to take the pill.
Right.
Yeah, but I mean, there are other ways.
She does object,
as he said.
Occasionally, but not often. But sometimes she does. Sometimes
one objection is telling you what's going on in the unconscious mind of your wife.
All right. Okay. All right. Well, maybe you're right.
And you know what? The thing with you, the two of you, is it's very obvious. Okay, professionally, that she loves you.
Yes.
This is real.
Oh, I believe so.
And you're very blessed to have that.
And I love her.
Yeah, I know you do.
And by the way, I'm a terrific husband. Sort of.
You are.
Well, I am, right?
That's another.
Gary thinks you're a terrific
But
husband.
Gary, that's another issue with Howard. One of my fears is that when you stop the radio show,
please make it happen soon.
Listen, well, I know why you signed up, and, and it had nothing to do with the radio show. It had to do with these people that you feel responsible for.
Thank you.
But the issue is, I'm worried you're pseudo agoraphobic at this point. You just don't. You live in a bubble,
right?
And I see you doing a Howard Hughes at some point.
It will happen. Yeah.
See, can I say something?
Well, she will
it doesn't have
definitely
to happen,
object to the
Howard.
nails.
Can I say something about that? I thought Howard lived in a bigger bubble 15 years ago than the one he lives in now.
Yeah,
Howard's more willing to go out and talk to people than he was 15.
Bubble.
Oh, no doubt. But the bubble's gotten bigger.
The profile is right.
When have you been outside the country in the last 10 years?
Oh,
Never
please.
forget it.
That ain't happening.
I'm talking about Canada or the Caribbean.
My wife and I are talking about taking a trip to Italy.
Well, they always talk about it. They've been talking about it for 3 years.
I thank God that the reason we didn't go this year is because our dog was old.
Yeah, but what about last year and the year before that?
Howard.
But now I have no more excuses.
Rob, Howard, go to Italy and leave the condoms at home. This would be good therapy for you.
Yeah, and have a baby?
No, he didn't say have a baby.
Well, I mean, you know what? My wife is hot.
You have control.
You have control. You ever hear of dribble?
You have control.
You know, guys who pull out.
There's no sperm in the first part of that.
No,
so.
wait a second. When you're fucking, sometimes you have
he
pre-cum.
wants you to have a baby.
Get clipped.
Get clipped? Are you crazy? I'm not letting anybody touch my balls if they can find them.
Howard, was your last trip out of the country was not to the Cannes Film Festival, was it?
I went on vacation somewhere, but Mexico. But I'll never go there.
But he's like outside of the continental.
No,
I'm not going to Mexico.
We just rescued people from Mexico. Don't go to Mexico.
I've gone to a few resorts, but you know, it's almost like being in America.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's the safest thing you can do.
Was that your only trip ever to Europe?
No, I've been to England with Robin, and
Yeah, with the
that was a long time
there
ago.
A couple of times.
Yeah, 100
All right,
years
you
ago.
want the next one?
Ken, go ahead. You're on the air.
Here we go.
Yeah, here we go. Go ahead, Ken.
No, I like this guy a lot. I don't necessarily agree with the using condoms because, you know, you don't want kids,
Right.
But this business with Ronnie, and he really makes the point. I've called Ronnie out twice on the very issues that your good guest here has called him out on. And he'll shout me down, and he'll go ape shit on a caller. But he cowers in the face of somebody who might know what he's talking about, or Ronnie possibly has a glimmer of belief he knows what.
I saw Ronnie get very intimidated by this gentleman.
Yes.
I saw Ronnie run out of the room. You chased him right out of the room.
But a caller, he won't even let you get a word in.
That's his thing. He yells over you.
Yeah, and that just shows he's insecure. But he's not trained. He is a hothead. How many times have you talked about incidents on the road?
Listen. I don't know why he was so afraid of Dale. I would answer Dale's questions. I'll answer Dale's questions all day. I ain't afraid.
I mean, I just want him to, as a professional, because he does care about you. He loves you. But go get the training.
Right.
I mean, I was just in Brooklyn last year with my VP, Keith
Instead of going to strip clubs.
training air marshals in tactics.
Right.
And those guys were 26 years old. I'm 52. We were throwing them around the room, and they were like, we really need to know how to handle people. I mean, I do this for a living. I've done it for real.
I think what you said was
him to
Dale,
get his training.
I think you were absolutely on target. Say, hey, man, go in for some training courses.
Yeah.
Why was the guy so frightened of that?
I don't know.
Howard, I don't even think he loves you that much as you're saying. I think he loves the life.
He loves the life.
No, he loves Howard. He's very loyal to him.
All right, let's go to Megan. Megan, go ahead.
Hi, Howard. I have a question. So I also, like the previous caller, get the condom issue. But do you make out with Beth every time you have sex? Because to me, that's a big sign of intimacy.
I don't want to talk about. I don't want to talk about my specific.
Nobody
sex
asked you
with my
specific.
wife.
Do you-
They're very
do you have
loving.
foreplay?
They're very loving.
Do we
to
have
each other.
foreplay?
Yeah.
Listen, we have our thing and it works. But
You don't want to tell us that you have foreplay or no?
Of course, we have foreplay.
But I do find it interesting, Howard, that you will talk about sex. You'll talk about sex with Beth, but you won't talk about making out with her.
Right, which is
no. Of course, I make out with my wife. What are you kidding me?
Well, then answer the question. What are you making a big deal about it for?
So if we don't make out and we don't have foreplay, let's say we just fuck. What are you saying? There's an intimacy problem?
No, absolutely not. They're missing the point.
What is the point?
There's 3 types of sex. There's everyday sex, there's quickies, and there's the romantic stuff that goes on for 2-3 hours.
Right.
So that all is relative to.
So if it's all there in some sort of combination, okay.
I don't think you have that issue.
Are you worried? My goodness.
I'm not worried about anything. I'm having a good
Howard's
time.
having group therapy.
I'm enjoying my life with my wife.
I hear Fred laughing at all this.
What is this?
I'm not laughing about that.
Sam, go ahead. You're on the air. Thank you, Megan, by the way. Sam, go ahead. You're on the air.
Yeah, Howard, hi. If your wife is ovulating and you have sperm, you didn't have a baby.
That's
I don't care if you had a childhood trauma or your family doesn't like you. This guy is crazy. Don't listen to him.
Well, that's what I mean, condom. I mean, I don't know. I was raised that you use a condom, but what do I know?
Yeah, but your dad could have had the same intimacy issues.
All right.
I got 2 more.
You do?
Oh, yeah.
All right, because I got
Will told
move
me
on.
6.
I didn't realize Jeff was
here. It's up to you. You tell me.
What do you got? You got one more good one? Give me one more good one.
One more good one.
Give me one more good one before we say goodbye.
Let's see. One more good one. Okay. Ethnic issues and family dysfunction led this person to serious social interaction and trust issues from adolescence to early adulthood. This person eventually developed a stable, traditional family life to counter the issues from childhood. Has created an area of their life related to art to express their analytical mind and emotions.
Fred.
Yeah.
Wow.
Say it again. He was what? Because he's got a lot of issues.
He wants anal intrusion in that.
He developed a stable, traditional family life to counter the issues of instability from childhood.
Yeah, that's true.
And then he created an area of life related to art, his music, to express his analytical mind and emotions.
Good. All right. He's like a Vulcan, that's all.
It's about the most stable profile I wrote.
You know, Fred has turned
Fred is
into
very stable.
Fred has impressed me with his life.
Yeah.
He has overcome a lot.
Yeah.
I'm like one of Jerry's kids.
Well, no.
Your success. You went to camp and you came out good.
He overcame a lot. Mostly, when I say a lot, I refer to me and my interaction with him. He overcame that. And he overcame a tough family life. And you're right. He has a very sort of stable existence and has exemplified someone who can overcome a lot of adversity.
He's created a very stable life for himself.
Well,
and,
Dale,
I knew tampons were good for gunshots.
That's true.
Good for you. That was an accident.
Came up with that right away.
Anyway, Dale Yeager, you've been a fascinating guest.
Thank you.
I'm glad you came by today. I learned a lot about Ronnie.
We learned a lot about you.
And I learned a lot about me. You are an impressive guy, I have to say. You're not a bullshit artist.
So are you.
Thank you to Wolfie for bringing you by. Where is Wolfie? Wolfie, say a quick hello. And I know he came up
Profile
with you.
Wolfie.
Yeah, well, Wolfie. Dale Yeager's book, 3 Myths About Bullying, What Every Parent and Grandparent Should Know to Protect Their Children and Grandchildren, is available now at Amazon.com. And check out Dale's website at seraph.net. Wolfie, a good call on this guy.
Yeah.
He seems to know what he's doing.
He's very accurate, very opinionated. I thought you would love him.
I liked him a lot, and he blew Ronnie right out the window. What is that? The only guy who couldn't handle it was Ronnie.
The second you brought up his name, he was pouting in the back. He was not going to come in at all.
He's the funniest guy, isn't he?
I think it's security issues. I mean, security issues, obviously. He's worried that he doesn't do a good job, and I think the spotlight was put on him today.
He couldn't handle it.
Definitely.
Couldn't handle it. Wow. Well, Dale, you know your stuff.
Thank you.
And thank you. And Wolfie, later on, I'm going to be playing a interview that Wolfie did with Chick-fil-A. Very interesting stuff about Chick-fil-A. That I'm watching this guy Huckabee on Fox News, and what a character. I mean, former governor.
I wasn't pouting, by the way.
What was that?
Now he's back.
I wasn't pouting.
Oh, here we go.
You ran out like a scared baby. What happened to you?
Scared,
Everybody's
baby.
here talking to the guy.
Good,
You ran
glad.
out.
You can all talk to him. It's fine.
I asked one question. You ran right out of the room.
I don't have to talk to him if I don't want to
Why are
talk.
you so defensive?
I don't have to. I'm not defensive.
The guy made a good point. He said he liked you. He said, "Hey, if I
Good.
was
I'm glad
Ronnie,
he likes me. I'm happy for him.
He says you should once in a while take a training class."
He doesn't know what I do.
Well, he was trying
He
to
has
ask
no
you, and
idea
you
what I
ran
do,
right
and I
out of
don't
the
have
room.
to tell him what I do.
Ronnie, what do you do?
It's not his business.
Well, what do you do?
I don't do anything.
Do you have Do you
I
have
don't
a training?
do anything.
Do you
I
go
don't
to a
do
training?
anything. If you're not a happy person with me, that's the main line here.
I'm
if
happy,
you're not
but
happy
do
with
you
me,
do any
all
training?
you have to do is say goodbye. It's easy.
Okay, it's very easy.
But that's not the
I don't
why
need
are you getting attacked?
I don't need to explain myself to this man.
He just
is
said,
nobody to me.
Wait a
Don't
second.
you understand
If a
that?
guy walked up to me and he says, "Hey, I think you and your wife using condoms shows a lack of intimacy," I say, let me consider that. Let me hear what this. He's a guy. He's a well versed in this psychology stuff.
I'm happy for him.
So I go, okay, let me think about it. I don't think it's accurate for me. I don't think I have an intimacy issue, but maybe he's got something there. I'll consider it. So the guy says to you, "Hey, I know Ronnie's in security. I've done all of this stuff."
Right.
Ronnie, you know, I've offered many training classes. What type of training do you take, or do you take any? And you're like, "Fuck you! You're
I
not
didn't say
happy."
fuck you.
Yeah, you're like,
I didn't
"You're
say
not
fuck
happy
you.
with me. Get rid of me." You're so defensive, dude. Why don't you just say to the guy, "Have a
Why
conversation"?
are you so angry? What are you so angry with me about?
I'm not angry
Look
with
at you. You're blowing up here. Why are you blowing
because
up?
you're weird.
I don't have to talk to this man. He's
No one
not
said
part
you
of my
have
life,
to.
and I don't want to.
No one said you have to.
I don't want to.
I'm wondering why you're so afraid to talk to him.
I don't want to talk to him.
Why?
I got no reason to talk to him.
Do you respect
or
his
him.
credentials?
But Ronnie,
I have no reason to
professionals
talk to him either.
But Ronnie, professionals talk to each other about
I don't
training.
have, sir. I don't have to talk to you.
No, you don't have
and
to.
I don't want to talk to you.
I wasn't trying to have a conflict
Okay.
with you.
I'm not trying to have a conflict.
Do you
I just
see
don't
him
want
get
to. I
into
just don't want to
arguments?
talk to you.
Ronnie, don't be
Understand
Plain and
me.
simple.
Why?
Wolfie, I'm not talking to you.
You're being a baby.
There he goes. He's going to throw the headphones
No, I'm
down.
not throwing anything. I don't need to talk to either one of them. What does he
But
know?
why are you
what does he know about me?
I mean, you don't have to talk to anybody, but why are you afraid to talk to these guys?
I don't want to talk to him.
Why?
Okay?
Can you tell me why?
I just don't feel like it.
Some people you do talk to and some you don't.
Yeah, well, I talk
Why
to who I
these
feel
two?
like talking to.
Why
Ronnie,
these two?
Okay?
He
And
can
it's like
help
every
you.
time that one of these things comes up, it's you who likes to fucking put me on the burner.
Me? The
Yeah,
guy-
and you're happy to do it.
The guy put me on the burner.
You know
Do you
what?
see me getting
No,
upset?
but you're happy to do it because you know it riles me up.
But what
okay?
about me?
And you
He
love
just
doing
put me-
it.
he just put
so
me on the burner.
If you're happy, I'm happy. But if you're not happy with me, then we got a problem.
Did I say I'm?
We have a real
do you
problem.
see what you're doing? Do you see what you're doing?
No, I'm not doing anything.
You're trying to create something between
myself.
me and you. The guy walks in.
I
He
don't
did a
need
profile
to
of everyone.
talk
You're
to
the
this
only
guy.
one
I don't need to
upset.
be profiled by him.
You're the only one
I've
upset.
been doing a fucking job here for 27 years, dude. I don't need him to tell me anything. If,
No
like
one
I said,
needs any of
if
this.
I've
It's a
been
show.
doing- If
Why
I've
are
been
you getting
doing
so
the right
upset?
thing, if I've been doing the right thing all along, I don't understand why I have to answer to him.
Man, are you fucked up?
Yeah, I am fucked up.
You're afraid
According
of
to you,
talking to
I
a
am
guy.
fucked up.
You're afraid of talking to people.
I talk to who I feel like talking to. And if I don't feel like talking to him,
Roddy,
I talk to my own psychiatrist or psychologist.
But what if you learn?
I don't need to talk to this
But
guy.
what if you learn
He knows
something?
nothing about me. Nothing. He comes in here and he thinks he knows about me, but he knows nothing about me.
Roddy,
I'm not a fucking swinger where he ever.
He said he
wherever that
doesn't.
came
He
from.
asked you a question
Where
because he
comes-
doesn't
Where
know.
that comes from in his head. That never happened in my life. Being a swinger. Where does he come up with shit like that? I don't have to listen to this man.
I don't know, man.
All right, and I'm not walking out.
Wow.
I'm just telling you, I don't have to explain anything to him. To me, he's nobody. He's just another person on the street.
You sound awfully defensive to me, dude.
Well, I'm sorry.
Wow, you
maybe
are
you should consider
defensive.
getting somebody else to work with
Why
you.
do you always go there?
Yeah,
do you
why
not,
are
do you
you
not wanna-
firing
do you,
yourself?
Do you want to fire yourself? Then quit.
Obviously, you're not happy.
You're firing yourself.
If you
I'm
keep
happy.
bringing people in
The
to
guy-
try and fucking pick my head.
I didn't bring this guy in for you, Ronnie. That's another fucking weird
we didn't
thing
know
to
who
do.
he was
Yeah,
going to
well,
profile.
you know
He just
what?
walked in and he came
That's
in and he said he's a
fine.
profiler.
But why do you have to keep? Why do I have to come in and defend myself if I
Why
don't
do you
want
keep
to?
quitting your job?
I'm not
Do you not
quitting.
want to do it?
I'm
You
not.
can quit.
I didn't say I quit.
I never said I was unhappy with you.
Then why
are you hearing
why
that?
do I have to talk to this guy?
You don't have to, but why are you so
do I
afraid?
have to defend myself?
Why are you
to
so
him?
afraid?
Why do I have to defend
Same
myself?
reason we
to him?
all just
I
did.
don't want to. That's my prerogative. I don't have to fucking
You're
talk
afraid
him.
to talk to him.
Okay, if that's
Admit
what
it.
If that's
Are
what
you
say,
afraid to talk to him?
No.
Then
I
why
have
won't
no
you talk to
reason
him?
to talk to him. I have no reason to talk to this man at all.
So, Ronnie, you want to be a part of the show sometimes, but
don't
not
have
all the
any
time.
reason to talk.
Will you tell us when you don't want to be?
So sometimes, like Robin says, you want to be involved with the show, but sometimes you don't. So we're supposed to figure out when you want to be in the show.
I
You like
came
doing
in, I
Ronnie's
said
block
I got
party,
nothing
right?
to say to him, and that's it.
You like Ronnie's block party.
What does that have to do with
It
it?
has everything to do with it. You want to participate sometimes,
I participate
but other
all
times
the time.
you
I
won't
came
talk to
in
this guy.
I have nothing to say to him.
He wants to talk to you.
I don't want to talk to him.
He's being exposed, and he's upset
I'm
about
exposed, right?
But he's not
I'm
being exposed. He hasn't even. It seems like he has something to hide.
Wolfie, please stay out of this because it's got nothing to do with you.
I think he's.
It's got nothing to do with you.
What do you think, Wolfie?
I think he's exposing weaknesses.
Look at you! Just chased him out of the room by saying
What are you doing? What are you doing?
Oh my God!
I think Howard. I think I was much more tougher with you.
Absolutely.
But we had an honest exchange as dads, as executives, as people.
And you know what? Maybe you're right. I'm actually thinking about what you said.
Known you for a long time.
Right.
So, I'm trying to help.
I'm not threatened
trying to be helpful.
you. This
No.
fucking guy is so threatened.
Professionally,
All you had to do was talk to
Ronnie.
me.
He could probably help Ronnie.
No,
out.
I'm not a therapist.
No, professionally in terms of his job in security.
Yeah, which is all I'm asking is say, hey, professionals talk all. I was talking to one of your security guys out there. He's NYPD detective. I train NYPD detectives. We talked. We had a nice conversation.
Might learn something.
Right.
Might not, but you don't know.
Professionals talk all the time about training. What's the big deal?
Ronnie is
Push the
allergic
button.
to training, I think.
I would love if Ronnie carried a tampon or two. I mean, he should have a utility belt like Batman.
With all tampons. His bullet holders are tampons.
But it also seems like Ronnie wants to be a part of the show. He's on the wrap-up show every day. He runs in there.
Right.
You know,
He's always got input to other
suddenly
things.
you show up, and now he doesn't want to be part of the show.
I think Ronnie, like in my profile, was drug into this character position on the show.
I didn't drag him in.
No, it happened organically over the years.
He's pacing the halls. Look at him. He's all upset.
Have they got a camera on him?
Yeah, look at it.
They're
There he
stalking
is.
him.
He's all upset.
He's being stalked.
Man, I can't believe it.
He's still yelling.
It's funny. Like you didn't even get out half a question and you fucking leveled the guy.
He's the first person to get upset if someone's not a team player.
Right.
So you challenge him and he runs away like a baby.
He wasn't being a team player. He's always blaming Lisa G as not being.
Everybody
a
else engaged with me, which
everyone,
was good.
even Lisa G engaged.
Yeah, I wasn't being judgmental. I'm just talking about profiles. That's all.
Yeah. Hey, you chased him right out of the room. It was weird.
Now I have to deal with him out there.
Yeah, he'll be fine. But is he the most volatile person here? I guess so, huh?
The most volatile?
You know, but like, don't go on the wrap-up show and be part of that, and don't be on part of the block party.
Yeah.
Don't be part of the. And then all of a
Well,
sudden,
he certainly piles on when somebody else is getting, what they consider like a rough time.
Right.
But he doesn't like it when it's him.
Yeah.
You
Robin's
chased him right out of the room.
Right.
You didn't even say anything to the guy.
All the volatile people were fired over the last couple of years, so you're safe.
Right.
He has opinions about people that worked on the show.
Oh,
in the past.
yeah. That's a whole nother story.
Well, hey, another day.
Another day.
I like
I'd love
when
to
you come
back.
Hey, Howard,
Did you know it was Tim who shit? You knew right away. Right?
Howard, I got to tell you something funny. Yeah. I'm on the Amtrak train yesterday coming from Philly, and he was in my car.
No kidding.
You're kidding.
Yeah, he was all wired up, and he was in flip-flops, and I didn't get to say hi to him because, and I was hoping he wasn't using the bathroom on the train. So.
I was going to have Ronnie judge the beauty pageant tomorrow, but maybe I shouldn't because he doesn't like coming in here.
Yeah, he might get dragged into something he doesn't like.
Right. Well, anyway, listen, Dale, thank you. And we'll check out your book, 3 Myths About Bullying, What Every Parent and Grandparent Should Know to Protect Their Children and Grandchildren. It's available now at Amazon.com. Check out Dale's website at sarath.net. And Wolfie, thanks to you, and I'll get to your stuff later on. Wolfie's been checking in with lots of good stuff lately.
Yes.
And we'll be back right after these words. I wanted to... I wanted to get to more, but I got Jeff Ross here. I would have.
I know you don't like shaking hands. So.
Well, yeah, because I got intimacy. If I could put a condom on my head,
I'll put you through the torch. I'll just wait.
You've been working. Good. You're doing some great stuff for us.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I appreciate the opportunity, and there's some cool stuff coming up in the next 5 weeks or so that I'm going to do.
Now, what do you do? You guys do martial arts together? What'd you run out of the room for? What's wrong with you?
He teaches my son. My son's 5.
What does he teach him?
Martial arts.
Oh, martial arts?
Yeah, I just.
Well, I have a part-time martial arts club, and it's my decompression.
Is that how you guys met?
Yeah, his son's in our kids program.
He didn't even know who I was.
I had no idea. My son told me.
Oh, that's funny.
I go, that's not true. He goes, yeah, he's Wolfie. I go, really? Yeah, so that's how I met him.
Oh, Wolfie's a good shit.
He's a good guy. Thanks for having me on.
I'm not interested in you. Stop taking my picture.
Thank you.
Go look and hide. I could give a shit.
I enjoyed him, and I thought, you know, I thought it was good.
There you go.
Cool.
Appreciate it.
I don't know that that's wrong.
What about-
That could be an intimacy thing.
Pulling out is way crazier than whatever intimacy issue. I don't want to have another kid.
I don't. I mean, I don't know how else to
Call
do
it
it.
whatever you want to call it.
And condoms just don't bother me.
Well, they bother me. That's a problem.
And it doesn't seem to slow me down.
Dale.
Hi.
Your analysis, sort of as predicted, caused a bit of controversy, especially with the man leaving my frame right now.
Uh-huh.
Why do you think Ronnie became so defensive?
You know, he doesn't. Some people don't like to be profiled. I mean, it's a very uncomfortable thing. He says I'm inaccurate. I don't think I'm inaccurate, but
when he came out here, he was upset. But he said, "Who are you? What are your credentials?" Well, if you were to tell him, if you were to,
I train the interrogators for the Army, Army intelligence officers. I train DEA agents, Secret Service. I went to the Federal Law Enforcement Training Center. I'm a Justice Department trainer, so I've done this. Done it for a long time, 22 years.
You're decorated as far as protection and psychoanalysis of criminals and things of
did it for a long time.
What does Ronnie do well? Is there anything you've noticed that he does
He's
well?
very loyal. I mean, he's very loyal, and he does pay attention. So I actually said some positive things about him, but I don't think he heard those.
What are some of the other negative things he does? I know you mentioned he keeps his hands in the wrong position. The training, I know you said, is sporadic at best.
He doesn't stand off to the side. He stands directly in front of potentially violent people. That's something you don't do. You never stand directly in front of someone.
Why? Why is it important to be off?
There's 9 weapons in front of someone: 2 fists, 2 elbows, 2 knees, 2 feet, and a headbutt. Why would you stand in front of 9 weapons? Makes no logical sense. You always step to the side. That's how you control people.
That alone gives you an advantage because they can't see you coming.
Women, men, doesn't matter. Yeah.
What about the psychological implications of Ronnie? If someone who gets defensive at criticism, and what does that indicate to you?
He's got a bad temper. You know, he's a hothead, and that's something that he has to get under control if he's going to do security work. You have to be calm to do security work. So, you know.
The other thing I was going to ask you about is with Howard. I mean, you mentioned what a fan you've been over the last close to 30 years.
Yes.
Was it tough to tell someone that you like and respect so much something so negative about him?
Absolutely not, because I didn't say it out of a negative. I really want to help him because I do believe in psychotherapy. I've seen him benefit from it, but he's holding back. That's an indication of holding back, and I wanted to say that to him because I wanted to help him. I sincerely wanted to help him because he needs to complete that process of healing.
So you're starting to sort of spur that, get into his head.
I wanted him to think about it, to ask those questions. Ultimately, my job isn't to give you the answers, it's to make you ask the right questions about yourself. I have to do it to myself, too, so.
Fun time today, Dale. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
Wolfie, another great discovery by you. Good work, sir.
Thanks a lot.
Thanks, guys.
Take care, everybody.
Gary, why don't you believe that this guy is correct in his analysis of you?
I didn't say it was all wrong. I mean, the part about my mother is right, but I think that his perception of my sexual being is based on a lot of stuff that has been told on the air, which is mostly truth. But I didn't agree with it. But I can understand how he can come up with that idea. I can swear on the life of my children that I'm not into like any weirdness, like like he was saying, like urinating and spanking. I find spanking to me, I've always thought the dumbest fucking thing in the world. And I remember when Howard would talk about this, was that Master Bill spanking video? I thought to myself, if anything, what a bore. Like, I remember watching it because Howard always talked about it, and I thought, why would I want to spank when I could be having sex? Like, to me, I find a lot of these weird sexual things are sort of putting off what you're there to do. And I find them boring. But I like him. I like this guy. I think he's really good.
How would you classify yourself sexually?
Adventurous, but not crazy. I think would be a great way. And when I say adventurous, I mean within my little bubble. Meaning, I'm not so adventurous. I'm gonna like I wouldn't be interested in me, another guy, and a woman. I'm not that adventurous.
There are boundaries. Many of them.
Well, everyone has their own wacky boundaries.
Right, but more conventional boundaries than his was.
I think that in the grand scheme of things, people would be surprised to find that I'm probably more conventional in that area than they might think. When I was young and out there doing, sure, we messed around, but I don't have any weird stories. I've never had any almost sort of, group sex or gay thing or anything like that. And, just, like I said, it's not as weird as people might think. But I like this guy anyway.
Why allow people like this to get under your skin?
It's not under my skin, dude.
Yeah, but why wouldn't you just answer to him about your training and let him know that you've done a good job? But why let him?
I like to know
you?
he's protected.
Ron, let's just clear your good name once and for all.
Let's not.
No, but this guy's attempting to put words in your mouth, tell you how well trained or unprepared you might be.
Please, give me a break with this shit, okay? There's nothing. I got nothing to say about it. And that's the end of it. Okay?
Fair enough.
I want to know who this guy protected and saved lives. Whose life is saved.
Are you implying that you've saved lives?
Speak with words.
Have you saved a life?
What's that?
Have you ever had to save Howard's or anyone else's life?
Just read the newspapers from back in the 90s. That's all I keep saying.
Okay. I'm going to break out my microfiche. I'm going to look that up. Be back in a little bit. Ron, why don't you want to talk to this guy?
I got no reason to talk to him, and that's it. Goodbye. What the fuck?
But it's making you look worse by now.
I don't care. This guy means nothing to me. Wolfing is a piece of shit under my shoe. He shouldn't even be in there. He's got nothing to do with this. Because he brought a guest in? He shouldn't be in there. He's got nothing to do with this.
But why not clear your good name? Why not?
Oh, Greg, stop it with your nonsense already. Stop with the clearing my good name bullshit. All right? God, guys are fucking unbelievable.
What about him makes you not want to speak to him? Because you'll speak to other people like Howard says. You pick
I got
and
nothing
choose.
to say to him.
Why? Why him
I
specifically?
got nothing to say to him.
What don't you like about him?
Oh, God. Jesus Christ, man. Give it a rest.
I should mention that Jeffrey Ross is coming in at 8 o'clock. I love Jeffrey. Jeff Ross is a guy who goes to all those roasts. He's mostly known for roasting.
He's a great roaster, yes.
He actually was at the Roseanne Bar roast that occurred yesterday. I was talking about a little earlier that Tom Arnold showed up and was really, really funny, according to the newspaper.
Did you see the picture of Jeffrey in the paper the other day?
Yeah, he went to the Roseanne roast dressed as what's the coach's name? I can't think of it.
Like Paterno.
Paterno, Joe Paterno. He went dressed as Joe Paterno.
And he had his arms around two young boys.
Yeah, during the roast. Those roasts, I mean, he consistently kills it. I was reading some article where, we'll talk to him about this, his preparation for a roast goes into the months, not weeks. I mean, and you can hear it. I mean, he comes up with these perfect jokes. It's phenomenal format for him. Right? I mean, who knew of Jeffrey Ross till he started these roasts?
No, it was the roast that put him on the map.
And he's terrific at it. I mean, he's awesome. So anyway, Jeffrey Ross coming in. Maybe he'll have some stories.
Hi.
Oh, good morning, Jeff.
Hi. Hey.
How are you this morning?
Oh, man, I am top of the world.
I haven't seen you in a while.
It's been too long.
How are things?
Things are great. Things are really good. The rule was David Arquette had to come on 48 more times before I could come on.
It's an automatic?
Yes, I'm feeling good. Hi, guys.
Are you going to let Howard know about that it's been a little bit ridiculous that...
In case they ask me to roast them, I'm not going to just jump in on them because I'm a guest. I want to be a good guest.
Okay.
But, if these things come up, I'm loaded with a few killer roast jokes.
You've got some verbal ammo.
That's right, always.
We'd expect nothing less from you.
I really appreciate that. It's great to be here, everybody. What's up, Howard fans? Good to be here. Good to be here at WNBC 6660 AM.
WNBC.
First time I ever heard Howard, he was interviewing the Beastie Boys in the 80s.
Wow.
And now here I am, as a grown man, coming back. It's cool.
All right, sir. We'll see you in the studio.
Beyond excited to be here. Beyond. Nervous almost, biting my nails. Just the exhilaration of being back in the King's lair.
Well, Jeff Ross is here. He's fresh from the Roseanne roast. I played you. It happened just the other night, like 2 nights ago. Hey, Jeff. Look good. You lost a little weight since I last saw you.
Usually the roasts are on a Sunday night. I don't know when they did
The roast was... When was the roast of Roseanne?
Saturday night.
Saturday night.
Yeah.
I played your segment from there. It was hysterical.
Thanks, man.
Yeah, they sent it over to me. It was good to hear you. Good Lord, that roasting has made you huge, right?
It's our new national pastime.
You know, for a long time, the rap on roasters, young guys doing roast, they weren't hard enough on people. They weren't angry enough. There was a period of time where roasting started to fall apart. Like, people were actually going on and being friendly to the guy they were roasting. And then they started calling in real comics to do it. And because I remember the D. Martin roasts were vicious. But then it got nice. Everyone didn't want to, you know, is it hard to say something really shitty about someone to their face?
I would only say it to their face.
Right. You don't talk behind people's back.
It's hypocritical. A true roast master says it right to him.
But when you were looking at Carrie Fisher and you say, "Hey, Carrie, gravity, the force is still with you, but it's gravity," which implies that she's a fucking mess. And there's some truth in that. I mean, she doesn't look like Carrie Fisher anymore.
Right.
That is harsh. I mean, you can feel a woman close up on you, right? When you start doing that.
The only time I ever, at one of these things, had some jokes and balked and stopped was when Farrah Fawcett was at the William Shatner roast. I had all these jokes about how terrible she looked, and she looked beautiful, and it took me right back to when I was a kid, and I just couldn't get the joke.
Is that right?
Yeah.
In other words, it felt disingenuous to make fun of her for looking bad when she looked good.
And I worshipped her my whole life.
You couldn't go through with it. But some celebrities do get angry with you.
Occasionally, but rarely.
Penny
well, a
Marshall,
lot of them...
That's the one I heard. Penny Marshall.
She got mad at you?
What did you say to Penny Marshall to freak her out?
Well, I learned a lesson on that one, Howard, because...
Good.
It's just what we're saying. It was behind her back. The initial, it happened, she got mad at me twice.
Okay.
The first one was at a roast for Rob Reiner, who she used to be married to.
Right.
Who maybe they have kids together or something. And
I don't think they do. But
I don't have to.
I'm not sure, but
Right.
I was roasting Rob Reiner at a Friars Club roast, which are very brutal.
Right.
And I said, I don't even know how to roast you, Rob Reiner. I mean, how do you even embarrass a guy who married Penny Marshall?
Right.
What was your wedding song? How much is that doggy in the window?
Oh.
That's the stuff.
That's terrible.
So then about a few months later, I was in Las Vegas doing a private roast.
You do a lot of those.
Yeah.
You mean an executive will hire you to roast him?
In this case, it was the owner of the Sacramento Kings, the Maloofs.
The Maloof brothers.
Yeah.
When they pay you, and I imagine they pay you a lot to do this, because I was telling Robin earlier, you spend months sometimes preparing for a roast, right?
Of course.
Like you don't just take it lightly and go and plug in a guy's name. You spend time thinking about that.
It's like going to battle.
Right. So if you're going to do the Maloof brothers, you got to research them. You write all your jokes yourself, and then you spend months working on it. So you probably charge a lot of fucking money to the Maloof brothers to do this.
When I got off the plane, they met me at the cab stand, just like old Vegas. George Maloof put his arm around me and he walked me to the cage in the casino, and he pulled out the money. He called for some money. He paid me in chips and cash.
Oh, are you kidding?
It was old school.
Wow. And when they do that, so when someone's paying you a lot of money, you don't hold back on them. You really blast them, right?
Of course.
So do they ever say to you, but don't go too hard on me?
No. You want to roast people who want it.
Right, you would
I don't
think.
take the wimpy roast. I don't do that.
So when you do the Maloof brothers, or you do that guy from Virgin Air,
I roasted Richard Branson one time
privately.
He didn't like it either.
He didn't like it.
Well, here, let me just tell you what happened with Penny.
Right, go ahead.
So the Maloofs say, we want to be roasted in front of all the high rollers and all our big supporters for the Kings, and they own the casino. So I got my jokes. I've been working weeks on it. I'm excited. I'm getting a prime spot right in the middle of the lineup. and there's Penny Marshall. So by now, she must have heard about the joke I said at the other roast.
Right.
So she starts heckling me before I even get to the podium. He's an ass. Fuck him. Don't let him talk. Shut him down. Trying to shut me down like we're in British Parliament or something.
It's a comedy show.
And she's just sort of, it seemed like she was just whacked out of her head on something. She was sitting on Vince Neil's lap.
Who wouldn't want to be on Vince Neil's lap? And she was yelling at you.
She was
really
shouting me down.
Do you go up to them afterwards and say, look, explain yourself that it's a roast, you're hired to write these jokes, I'm sorry you were collateral damage?
They didn't give me that opportunity. I said that she started coming towards the podium, and I just stopped it, and I said, whoa, which one were you, Lenny or Squiggy? And she just spun around and sat back down, and I was walked out the back. I never made it to the after party.
They protected you.
Were you
protected
nervous?
her. They kicked me out.
Have you ever gone to parties where someone comes up to you and says, hey, you've really shitty to me?
No.
It's a tough thing. Sometimes you walk, it's like, I saw you at Jimmy Kimmel's party. That's the last time I saw you.
Yeah.
And you were about to go on the road with Charlie Sheen.
Mm-hmm.
The story was, I don't think I'm saying anything out of school here, but Charlie was doing a tour. He was the biggest thing in the country, but he went out to try to do stand-up, and as we know, that takes years and years of perfecting, and he was bombing.
Every night.
So he got the idea to bring you out on stage. He hired you to come out on stage.
He called me at your party.
Did he actually call at the party?
I was at the party, drinking and having fun.
Right.
Big party. And, you know, obviously there's a lot to, I didn't want to, my phone rings. I had a hunch he was going to be calling.
Right.
And, Jeff, it's Charlie Sheen, you know. Very intense. It sounds like Apocalypse Now every time he calls.
Right. And, it's always intense.
Hey, I have a show in Atlantic City tomorrow night, and everyone's saying you'd be great to wrangle the crowd and keep the crowd at bay. Could you come and be the moderator and interview me? And I'm like, Charlie, man, it's sort of not my thing, but what if, you know, about 20 minutes into the show, when things start to get a little hairy.
20 minutes. How about a minute in? I'll bring you out right away. Did he actually make it 20 minutes?
You're leaving him out there way too long. Yeah.
They probably brought you out like within 5 minutes, but go ahead.
So I said, if I can roast you, and he's like, and I said, I got to say whatever I want. And he said, okay, done. 6 a.m. flight to Philly, and we'll pick you up.
Do you get paid for that gig?
Sure.
Yeah.
And I said, I need a hazmat suit and a podium.
Yeah. So there you go to his show. Now, when you arrive, is it really no holds barred? You can say whatever you want about Charlie Sheen.
Well, now it's 15 minutes before showtime. I still haven't met Charlie Sheen, and they finally summoned me up to his suite. There's like 4,000 people to Trump Marino loading in. I've been working on jokes from the party all the way to the flight, all the way, you know, from the airport. I've just got scribbled stuff everywhere, and whatever people gave me at the party on my way out.
Do you read off the notes when you do the roast? You can do that, right? That's allowable, right?
I feel like at a roast, you know, it shows respect if you took some time to write some
stuff out.
Right.
Were people at Jimmy's party giving you ideas on what you should do?
Yeah, Norm was giving me stuff. I remember George Clooney was there, and his big thing for me was to tell me, well, be careful what you say. Don't say anything that you're going to regret if Charlie dies.
But you don't. But seriously, saying that to you before you go to roast someone is really kind of deadly, because you can't. If it's going to really be funny, you've got to get to the biting truth.
Sure.
You've got to really wreck the person.
Sure.
Yeah. I mean, I can't imagine. Like, I wouldn't want you roasting me, because the shit that you say is. Look, every time I hear you, it's real. You're hitting some real truths.
Right.
And so if you were roasting me, I know that it's not going to be different for me.
It would hit you somewhere where it would hurt.
It's going to be really bad shit about me that I maybe don't even want to hear.
That's a different style. That's not my style.
My
style, Howard, is for everyone. You're guest of honor. If you're the guest of honor, I want everyone to leave that roast saying, that was so much fun. I hope we do that again someday. And I want you'd go home and you would tell your wife and your family all the jokes and go, there would be jokes you would love. Backhanded. When I roasted Hef, do you think he went home saying, oh my God? He went home saying, God, I love that.
He probably had a better sense of humor than I do. I don't think I'd hold up well at a